bet you're wondering how I knew about your plans to make me blue with some other guy you knew before. Between the two of us guys, you know I loved you more. It took me by surprise, I must say, when I found out yesterday. Don't you know I heard it through the grapevine? Not much longer would you be mine. Ooh, I heard it through the grapevine, and I'm just about to lose my mind. Honey, honey, heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be my baby. I know a man ain't supposed to cry, but these tears I can't hold inside, 'cause I'm losing you in my life, you see. 'Cause you mean that much to me. You should have told me yourself that you love someone else. Instead I heard it through the grapevine. Not much longer would you be mine. Ooh, I heard it through the grapevine, and I'm just about to lose my mind. Honey, honey,
Guys, y'all know I gotta give Kristen color. Yes, come on, give me my melanin. Especially in the wintertime. You gotta work hard to get this little bit of melanin. Every time. Okay. I won't need no more brightness. Just gotta give me my color. That's it. I can't wait till I get my color back. What month is this? February? I still got some time.
You do, because even when the sun comes back, you still need time to darken.
Yeah, I'm still
It's gotta
pale.
be crisp.
Let me go in the sun. Y'all probably be like, really be hating on herself. Listen, I just need a little more melanin. Like, y'all don't get it. It's a little bit more.
You don't.
I do.
You're perfect just the way you are.
Oh, thank you. I still need more. It looks good on here. Like, I have some tan.
Oh, I think I need to take the shadow down.
I kind of like this, the way that all this is, the setup is, even though you get to see how everybody can see how fat we are. But it's okay.
Yeah, y'all don't usually see our table.
Oh, I know.
We have a lot of, just a lot more guests today.
What's the button? This one.
Oh,
The focus thing. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong side, aren't I?
always.
All right, let me fix it. Y'all know I can't. I need everything to be the way it's supposed to be. No.
If you're in, say hey.
They'll probably be like, what is going on? I'm just gonna wait and see if it changes. Cause I've tried.
There you go. Changed.
Okay. All right. Now we're good. Are we? I think so. I feel good.
We go on to the other. Let's see.
If y'all are here this early, let me know how the sound is. Can you hear us? Because we have to do something a little different today because of the amount of guests we have. So just let us know how the sound is.
What's my?
It kicked you out of Facebook?
No, I have to go into the other ones.
Oh,
The 3,000.
your popular page. Your famous page. Just waiting for the people. Oh, let me go post this on Instagram. Isn't it?
Okay.
You're in, okay. Hola, Travis. Travioso. How was your day? Oh, sometimes all I gotta do is wipe the camera.
Every time.
I be forgetting to do it, and then I'm like, my pictures are blurry. Then I wipe it real quick, and it changes everything. Yeah, this black skin thing. I mean, the skin looks clear, but Lord.
You can't really see it on here.
Okay, good. It's fine. It's just my look at this. Look at this. I can see it on here.
No.
Look.
Oh.
Look. Okay. Ladies, I'm ignoring James.
We don't know
Always messing with us.
what don't we know?
We know everything. Clearly, that's not true, but some people. Oh my gosh, he was watching this video about flat Earth earlier.
It just irritated you, didn't
It did. Not him thinking it, but somebody that thinks that. I was like, I can't listen to this.
the video look different? Oh yeah, because we got more guests.
Yes, we had to go wider time. We have guests with that.
So, how was your week? Actually, we wasn't here last week because it was
President's Day?
Is it?
That's what it was like.
Okay. Yeah.
President's Day.
So
My mom said it was Obama Day.
not you. She gave him out.
She said, I'm not giving it to anybody else right now. I'm stressed. We don't have one of those.
I feel like Obama was our president for 11 years.
That's what people still saying it.
It was only 8 years of my life.
It seemed like
It seemed like
it should have been more.
my whole life.
But it was what happened the past couple weeks? Wait, have we been on here since I said yes to the dress? I don't think so.
No,
I don't know. So I don't think so. I said yes to a dress. It was very exciting. Yes, I had all of my wonderful bridal party with me, and my mom and my mother-in-law, and it was a wonderful experience. Much better.
You can let that part off.
Oh, much better than that previous event. I just call it an event, y'all.
She just got worse and worse.
But no, it was great. Everything has been going really well with that. And other than that, I'm just trying to get my business started. So I'm making different steps to do that. The process is not hard. It's just like tedious. There's just so many things you have to remember to do to get to the point where you're on your own.
It's a whole checklist.
Yes. And I'm like, every time I think I have the checklist, I'm like, oh wait, I forgot about this. Oh, I have to do this. And then somebody else tells me, because thankfully I have a lot of friends that already did it. So they're like, oh, did you do this? Did you do this? I'm like, oh, thank you for telling me. So it's a lot. But I'm very excited. Lisa and Dion cried. And my mother.
Yeah, I have pictures.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of my mother.
I wish I could put pictures up right now.
Right. Speaking of my mother, when I went to go see her the other day, she was sitting in the living room watching Say Yes to the Dress. And she looked like she had been crying when I walked in. And I'm like, Ma, what's wrong? And she's like, oh, nothing's wrong. A lady had on a dress that was similar to what you picked. And I started crying. I said, no, we're not doing this. At this point, you're not about to be allowed at the wedding. We're not giving you footage afterwards. Because you're not about to be crying this whole wedding.
You're a hater.
Too many tears. And once she starts crying, then I start crying. And I'm not even a crier. So she has to, we have to do something today.
She gonna cry.
I know. Yeah, so honestly, that's really all that's been going on. Is just wedding stuff, work stuff. I'm so ready to stop working for people, y'all. Like, I'm just over it. Like, they don't even have to do nothing hardly anymore. Like, it's one little thing, and I'm like, oh, y'all annoying. And I think it's just because it's time for me to be on my own.
Yeah. 100% feel the same way.
Yeah. Oh, and James got a grill. I think he had it the last time that we were here, but I didn't talk about it. Y'all, he got this huge like smoker that is now in our yard. And I swear, every chance he gets, he will be out there doing something on that smoker. He's been doing so much research, watching stuff, and I just can't wait till I get my ribs. Like, I am so excited. Like, he made hot dogs on it, and he made some pork chops on it already, and my ribs are coming soon.
Yeah, that's all she can roll.
Yes. When he done, I said, "Can I buy my ribs now?" He's like, "You have to wait. I have to season it first. You have to season it, but it's because it's all cast iron. So he has to do all of that." I'm like, fine. So those are my exciting things. That's all that's really been going on. And you?
I really have no idea.
You need to write something.
I just I came out with 4 new shirts that's on the website. peculiarpeoplegifts.shop. What about that?
Not first.
Yeah, we definitely going over there for cookout list.
Not so like we there. You'll be at the door.
Well, I feel like my whole life needs bake shop.
Not the whole life.
I'm trying not to that. I don't want that to be. So I'm trying to do things. I have a system that I try to do stuff after I get off. So that is in my life, but that's a big part of my life.
Yeah, honestly. I like that you're trying to remember to do stuff outside of it though, because you think about it, if you work full time somewhere, it takes up so much of your time,
and you're tired when you go home. You don't feel like doing anything. So I'm like, before I relax or before I play The Sims, my son said that's all I play. Before I play The Sims,
it is, I'm sure,
I have to either write something, or I have to create a design, or I have to play. I haven't done that yet. Play the guitar. That's my thing.
Okay, I like that. Yeah. Like before you do these things, I have to do one of these. Yeah.
Speaking of guitar, our song for our band, Unlisted After Death,
Dion,
is coming out.
Talk about you.
Yes, it's coming out March 16th. It's called Nasty. It's a single, and it's going to be released everywhere. So,
we need the thing, the sound thing. Yeah, we won't get that.
Yeah. That's very exciting because you've been there. This band is 24. Well, you wasn't there from the beginning, but she was there a long time.
I've been there for a long time.
Yeah, 24 maybe years old, I think. We started this band in 2001. Wow. My sister did. And yeah, with our first CD.
Yeah. A lot. 24, yeah.
Is it 24?
It was 2000, be 25. Yeah, 24. I gotta count like that.
4 years.
Oh, you ain't missed much. We was just talking about how you was crying at the dress trying one.
Yeah, but that's about it.
So James says hate intensifies.
Why he mad?
Because remember what he said? He blamed it on me. That I should have made the connection for y'all way back when.
Well, if you think about it, you and him was friends for a long time.
Yeah.
So you could have made.
Oh my God. I know everything he did.
Like, hey.
Well, now y'all get to make up for lost time. We were just talking about how he wanted to do a project with somebody with Mo. Yes.
But we're going to move on to our exciting show. We had an exciting show for you today.
Wait, before we get into it, I know Mo gonna say something smart because I wrote the description. I did not put his name in it, and it was a mistake. Charge it to my head and not my heart.
We will change it later. Okay. So anyway, we'll introduce Emperor One since he's been on here multiple times.
Not on the show.
Come on,
my name's not in the description. I was gonna let you slide, but you brought it up.
Because I thought you was going to. Because
well,
you
need to be a little bit more patient.
I catch you before you get me.
Yeah.
See, now that's just a Terribly.
Let me get closer.
Terribly. I'm not gonna say that. I'm about to say something.
We do not have one album in our fleet. Maybe two.
Not two.
So what's been going on for you since you last been on the show?
I mean, I'm gonna bite right off a rocket here. I hate working for the man.
Yes.
So tired of working for other people because okay, so there's the obvious part that you talked about, like going to a job and then it becomes all encompassing and you come home and it's like, but then there's the actual at the job where you're supposed to ask people who are in charge questions because they know things you don't know and they don't have answers or they do something stupid like case in point. I'm not gonna be very descriptive here, but I'm gonna
Be on that face.
So something big changed, which would change my workload. They told me this on the 20th. The notification telling me that this change was made was post dated effective the 17th. How are you telling me on the 20th something that I should have known on the 17th? That doesn't make sense. And it makes me angry. It's like you're leaving me with less time to adapt to this change. So whatever you get by the end of the month is what you get. Because I'm gonna show the email is right there with the dates on it. The date when I got it and the date that says effective the 17th. It says it right there. I'm like, well, look, this is how many days you gave me to do this.
Hey.
You gave me half the month to do this and wanted the whole month's worth of. So, and then there's that. And then there's like, don't nobody want, like, obviously you don't want, I was about to say the word I shouldn't say. People telling you what to do all the time. Like, it's annoying. Annoying. And then you got to listen to people say crazy stuff and you can't say nothing about it because it's like,
especially when they don't know as much as you. I am eons above my manager in education, and I love her, so I just let her slide. The reason I love her is because I'll correct her and she'll be thankful for it. She's not one of those people that I'll say something and then they get an attitude like, I knew that or something like that. She not does that.
Yeah, like my niece.
Like she knows that.
That is one you can't correct her. You can't tell her nothing. She do it wrong.
You can't she knows. She respects that I've been doing this way longer than her.
Yeah,
yeah, I do appreciate that. But and also I don't want to have to be manager. So
no,
it's not great.
Honestly, supervising is for birds.
Yeah,
not great.
I do it now, and there's parts of it that's cool. What sucks is when you're a supervisor, but you're not high enough up to make any of the changes that they're dealing with. So you kind of just end up listening.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I sympathize and empathize with you, but I don't have the power.
Same with all customers. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the power. But I'm glad you're talking to me, but it sucks because now you feel like, oh, what am I talking to her?
Yeah, wasting that time.
Yeah.
And they be going on and on. And I'm like, I can get my manager.
You also end up in some situations like I did, being like a pseudo Wall Street lackey. They just put you in this position so that when something happens, they can just say it was you.
Yeah, that's
I'll be like, how? What? But they don't even do that right. Like they can't do their job right. But then they can't even blame you for stuff that's not your fault, right? Because at my at my last job, I was off on the weekend. I was off. And it was like, such and such was late. Why didn't you write them up? I don't know, because I can't teleport a write-up to the job from home. I can't see what's going on in there. They literally was like, well, we're gonna write you up because you didn't write him up. You gonna write me up and I wasn't here.
It doesn't even make any sense.
Crazy. Is there anything else that happened?
Let me see. Are you hinting at something?
No.
Because I can't think.
No, I was genuinely curious.
I'm a little further away, so I gotta lean up. Tim said working for myself sucks too. You know what? I believe that because there's also the part of like having to stay motivated to do it. Like you don't have a specific time to do stuff, so you have to stay on top of it, and that's gonna be a whole nother issue. And
You have to work longer hours.
yeah, it's not like it cuts off.
Yeah.
And you have to make sure you separate it so that you can still have a life too outside of that.
Mhm.
Unless that supervisor is the worst, would never go back.
No,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I get it.
I walked out. I tell everybody I was manager, walked out.
It's not fun.
Couple. So Mo is not, Emperor One is not.
We don't call him all the names. I said Mosen earlier.
Emperor One is not our only guest today. We have a special guest, and I cannot wait to have him on here because he be cracking me up at work. I said, we gotta get you. We gotta get you. So give it up for Professor Calamity.
You can do Alex or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever's easiest.
No, I had to say that name.
Hey, move over. All right, so people. James says, so we can all agree working itself is the problem, right? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's just not work.
The capitalist system is the problem.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I know. So what, I've been saying it for a week and I can't remember.
What?
Um,
Oh yeah, you haven't said that all week.
I've been saying it all week.
There's no one is innocent.
Yeah. So, Professor, he wants to call you Alex.
You can do that.
Okay, Alex, Professor Calamity. How did you get that name?
I really watched a lot of Jimmy Neutron as a kid, and the little scientists that could never finish even anything but a jelly donut. I kind of related with the guy.
Oh,
I like doing his voice too, so it was just kind of like one.
you do voices. Do his voice.
Professor Calamity can't finish anything but a jelly donut.
Like that. That was more like Mo from Family Guy, but it's okay.
What? Where are you from?
York, PA.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
When did
so
you
right
come to
at
Baltimore?
83. About a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Oh, wow. What made you come to Baltimore?
My mom passed, so I had to move in with somebody, and my cousin was like, "You can move in down here with me," and then randomly applied at our place to work, and yeah, they gave me a shot there. But yeah,
Oh, you left because your mom died?
yeah, I was in the process of moving, and then got news that she got like terminal cancer randomly 2 weeks later. So, and then I was literally, she passed a week, 2 days before I was supposed to move out. I was living in Hershey working at like a prep stop there too.
Oh man,
Yeah.
it was in May, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, your mom passed a
2023.
month before my mom.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, but they didn't tell us anything. I think they kept the two separate. Did you tell anybody at work?
Oh no, I wasn't here when
Oh,
it
he wasn't there.
No, yeah. It happened, and I was having to move out of my apartment anyway,
Oh.
and I just kind of quit my job from up there and came down here and was gonna do dishes, but then moved on the line and then moved around.
So were you baking before? 'Cause
Here and there, when I was taking care of my mom, I picked up baking to like kind of help her get more enriched to doing other stuff, because it was kind of, she was sedentary, so it wasn't very easy for her to like get her out and do shit. But that's until she started the medical marijuana. It was insane how much that changes. But yeah, I picked it up, and then it was super like same with gardening, it was easy stuff to pick up. So I thought,
it was just in you.
yeah. And then when I worked
Okay.
prep up in Hershey, they wanted me to start baking, so I did like focaccia, cookies, all that stuff. It just
Oh wow.
became easy.
Mm-hmm. What happened?
We just shifted.
I'm not leaving because of anything that's happening on the show.
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay, I see.
Patiently waiting to dive in, make a comment.
Are you good? Okay. So you moved to Baltimore. How you feel about it now?
This is the best place I've lived in terms of like just how community driven it really is. Like I don't think I felt as welcome in a city, even though I got my car jacked. But
Wait, what?
yeah, I got the key. Boys got me. That's why I got my keys nearby. I'm probably in every 10 minutes, probably.
You still have a Kia?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, they got me. They drove it like 3 blocks, hitched it, and it was fine. But yeah,
Lisa, is that the one I made come over, or is that the other one?
No, that was Van. She thinks Van.
He's a bohemian boy. He's definitely a naturally attractive bohemian boy. That's what makes bread.
He does make bread.
That's one of the best things about this industry.
Is it the bread that goes to the roasting?
Yeah, he just makes that. Yeah.
The meat bread.
Well, he doesn't put the meat part, so the rest is just meat bread. But we make the bread. They do the meat part.
Yeah, we make the bread.
It's still the meat bread.
It is the meat bread.
It was the most delicious bread I've ever had.
Yeah, I think our breads.
Yeah.
Their ciabatta's pretty good. I want to start making our own focaccia. We deserve focaccia or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alex is one of our pastry. You a chef or cook? I'm sorry.
Cook, I like hearing about that. So you can say chef.
He is our pastry chef.
James said you still didn't bring us any.
Oh,
They're obsessed with bread.
take your shot.
That's not a shot.
And this is a gulp.
That's a glass at this point.
Drowning.
Shut up, Nick.
Y'all, hold on.
Taking a whole.
I need y'all to see how much that is. She talking about a shot.
Quite a bit.
It's a shot and a half. Okay.
For
Y'all just keep complaining.
Like the risk is.
Every time anybody comes on the show, it's like gonna talk about how your alcohol servings are.
Well, what we're gonna do is just make this back.
One time,
It's gonna trickle down our neck.
one time at band camp.
It stuck a
Yes.
food. It stuck a food inside the US. Whole thing got real.
We're going to get back to Alex, but
I took a shot. It's still another shot here.
y'all know I always have a liquor that we always go over.
What?
That was like a
Right.
It's like lick a tongue and slow blow the lick.
Yeah.
It tasted good though. What is it?
Right, Dion. Here go Jenny with a shot. 21
It's like Sakane as well.
Okay.
Oh,
Not the
For goodness sake.
let me tell y'all.
Okay, go ahead. You did
That real quick. This one over here, James, this bartender over here. We go to Galentine's and the server comes over with this big little paddle of
Big
tequila.
one.
Right.
It was a big little paddle. It was big. It was big.
Yeah. Tequila shots. And we're like, what happened? And they're all like, who did that? I already knew. I said, y'all, it was definitely this one over here. We took them. Next thing we know, she over here whispering again. I said, she whispering to the server again, y'all. 7 more shots come over. And then after that, Camera, somebody else that was with her, whispered again. And then so when the bill came, it said 21 tequilas.
21 tequilas.
On the receipt.
I'm like,
21 tequilas.
I like make some tequila and name it 21.
Right. We've had a good time.
I was
Wow.
drunk.
We had already ordered drinks when Gina did the first whisper.
My husband better be glad I was on my woman time because it would have been demon time.
I'm never
Later.
never glad that.
Y'all need media training. Ain't nobody say sorry for your loss. Y'all just went straight to Betty shot o'clock.
Hey, it's okay.
Because he know when he first told me I was ready to solve.
It's okay.
He's fine.
I mean, I'm
Maybe people with recently deceased parents don't want to cause a triggering moment. Her mom,
Yeah.
my dad. Hello. We might not want to bring the energy down.
I just look at it as I became a choice.
Yeah.
I could choose to say I don't have parents and go to the orphan. And I am the new child that can be adopted.
But seriously, sorry for you.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But she lived horizontally for a long time, was bogged down. One of the reasons why Mr. Banchio making the whole health system, making the radicalized because of it. She took 400 milligrams of morphine a day, Xanax, blood thinners, muscle relaxers, antidepressants, anti-seizures, all that stuff. I was having to provide all that for her, and then medical marijuana came by, took out about 7 of those medications. She started getting up and dancing, becoming not reliant on me, and lived out her life. But cancer, it's okay, dude.
Yeah.
It's my turn to live now.
Yeah.
I wasn't able to live for a long time, and now
How long did you take care of her?
like 3 years, 3.5 years. Yeah, she had like 9 o'clock seizures and stuff. So it was like little traumatic, but little. I say.
We always
We always downplay our own trauma.
Yeah, the T in the PTSD is a lot more peace. But yeah, getting out there and doing shit is probably the best thing that she'd want me to do.
Yeah.
So
Also, I did
I'm glad
say,
you like it here.
yes, me too.
Yes.
I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you're having
it's just
a better
weird.
time.
That's the biggest thing. I'm from New York, bumblefuck town. Like I don't know what curse words I can say on here. But,
Yeah, all of them. You said sorry for everyone's loss.
like there was more Confederate flags above the Mason-Dixon than there is underneath. So like I felt more home here. Like I could be my weird ass self in my job and have people at my old place were like, Alex. It was weird how people thought that this was a way to like compliment me. It's like, Alex, you're different.
You think I want to be like y'all? I don't.
You remind me of Jim Carrey. Honestly.
Yeah.
The way that you move and everything.
Yeah.
My mother loves Jim Carrey.
I love him. I love Robin. A lot of like other than their Jim's more kind of just splitting off, becoming character, being not cognizant of who you are really as a person. The whole
We'll be talking normally at work and he'll just start doing a voice, but still telling me something real.
Yeah, but like some days when the American people doesn't believe.
What do you say, sport?
I'm about to ruin her podcast partner so much. So Alex can bust in the random. And it's hilarious. When her husband busts in the
Oh
random.
my god.
I'm just a random weird.
So we have
Curtis.
Good deflection. Way to go. Way to move on over.
I don't really know how to feel. Okay, no, let's move on to this and then we go back to that. In 1711, a man named Chobi Sakaya founded a brewery.
Wait, you're not from here. Can you say it?
Brewery.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I did work at a brewery though.
Okay, wait.
English language is stupid.
In our accents,
We don't follow it.
Well, yeah, I love it. That's the other thing. The accent from Walmart is like my favorite fucking thing. It's like the most like we kicked those English out, but we kept their accent.
Thank you.
It's a port city too, so when they were kicked out, they're probably still here. That's why.
Yeah.
Also the port city thing.
But
At least
it was okay. Founded, say word.
brewery.
Yes, called Manro and not a district. So he created this. And this is sake. Sake is rice wine, and it's called wine, but it's really closer to beer.
really strong.
Yes, sake has something called rogi, and that is a mold that they introduced to rice. It's inoculated inside. So
Like Koji.
yes.
That's a big word.
Rogi.
No, the other one. What you say?
Inoculated.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try this one.
Jesus Christ, that's way too
All
much.
right, you're gonna have to do a quarter.
Oh my god.
All I got is a McDouble and 6 McNuggets in my belly right now.
Listen, you can drink as much as you want. Yeah.
Thank God I'm already.
And I'll be here till I calm down.
Nope, he said it's over, kicking you out.
No, you're not.
There's no need to.
You know how far I gotta go.
Now they do introduce flavors and stuff to this.
Is this a flavored one?
This is not a flavored one. This is
Oh.
a regular sake.
Oh, it smells good. I'm scared.
It's not a trick you.
It's more of a beer, so it's not like too bad.
I chase the blood with the body.
Not. You're funny.
Oh, now we're playing. Not just you.
I don't know what I taste.
Not you.
For me,
it's great. Jeez.
It tastes Blake to me.
A
Yeah.
little bit. It kind of feels
I was
like
like
it's a.
going for a flavor, trying to find it.
Yeah, that's Blake.
It feels like
Oh.
component of,
Wait, let me see this. Let me see that.
like it might be something that goes off.
I think it's something that you're supposed
Or
to
I'm really used to sake that is
flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I like the plum.
natural flavors in it.
What
So
is it? Plum wine?
Oh yes, good.
That's
they
good.
call it nice.
Sorry, Mr. Toby, it has no flavor.
Tastes like
Yeah.
like what
Okay.
is inside of it.
Yeah.
Style.
It's
This
Japanese.
is not my favorite. I like a little bit further up the acidity level. Oh, the gin. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Natural.
Oh,
The gin.
like what?
Yeah, the description,
Okay.
how good or bad it is, depending on what temperature it is, how dry, how sweet.
Yeah,
how-
aren't you supposed to serve
So this is a
warm?
gin bai. I prefer.
Yeah, you
yeah,
serve it warm.
you can serve it warm. Chilled or
Usually
warm
eat it with
is best, and you usually eat it. Yeah, you usually eat it with. It says here,
Yeah, this was salty.
sashimi, sushi. Yeah, pickled vegetables, grilled fish, barbecue,
Oh,
tempura,
delicious.
sashimi, sushi. So this is what. But my issue is that I like sweeter sake. I like sweeter ones.
See what my
Is that you the same way with wine?
Yes,
Okay.
100%.
I don't like a dry one. I can understand it. I can cook
I can
it.
see the appeal, but I'll be like, nah, not me.
Yeah.
If I'm making a like a sauce or something, I won't use dry wine because I don't want to impart much sugar. But like, yeah, no.
Yeah. So, baking pastries, do you tend to like lean towards sugary stuff, or do you try to avoid it?
I like making sugary stuff. I don't like eating.
You know, like
I don't love eating it, but like seeing people relate or like respond to it is better for me. But
okay.
I like the kind of like them all. Like trying to learn the most of it. I want to try to put my hands in the bread, literally and figuratively.
Oh.
Coming up to like start getting into kasha.
Oh, you want to start baking bread?
Yeah, we're just having ideas. I threw ideas at Charlie and Luis. I'm like, hey, this is a good idea for us to make something here. So once I get over that hump of started, then we can do it.
Who's going to do the nighttime stuff if you go to bread?
Well, that's their job to find out themselves next week. Going, I don't give up. I'll say, I do, but I'm not inclined.
You're not the manager.
I'm not inclined because I'm not a him.
So our topic today,
Mhm.
pretty exciting.
Yeah.
It's celebrity scandals. And our Professor Alex picked this topic today. So what are some celebrity scandals that y'all cannot stop thinking about? And we'll go our guest first.
We'll go with Ari.
Ari,
Ariana.
what happened?
She stole two ladies' men. Yeah, she
You did what?
So if you've seen Wicked, the little munchkin red-haired boy that she says or that gets to go ask out the little girl in the chair, that little man that was once SpongeBob on Broadway was married to somebody, and Ari came in and became, the second lady. And that's not the first time that she's done that.
Oh.
So yeah, she has a history of
Stealing people men.
But that's the thing. At work, I'm like, I don't really see her as a man stealer. I see her as just an exploiter of men's tendencies to want to.
I mean, you can't steal men. They go. They will.
Yeah.
I don't want to get everyone down for making choices when it's not like she did it on purpose. It's just meant that like her happened to have other people in their lives. But yeah.
Okay, Ari.
Ari.
Jonathan Major.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
this one has like levels of nuance to it because according to the court of public opinion, he beat up a white woman. According to the security footage and the statement of the Uber driver, he started whacking on him in the Uber.
Yikes.
And he was like, I gotta get out of here because this is gonna go bad immediately. They're gonna be like, you're beating her up in the back of the car. It's Chris Brown all over again type situation. So the footage shows him attempting repeatedly to escape her. And her grabbing on him and him like, no, stop, let me go. And so in the course of the minor defensive wound she suffers, it's like now his whole reputation is set. He's woman beaten. And then the weird thing about that always caught my eye was, so this one thing happens. This happens publicly and has footage of it happening. And somebody to say, yeah, I was there at the beginning when it started and they were getting out of the car and blah, blah, blah. And then people to attest to certain parts of the story down the timeline. But then immediately after that, a bunch of people are like, oh yeah, he's been beating women for a long time. And it's like, what?
Literal definition.
What do you mean? Where are the women? Which ones? And have you heard of any other ones? Have any other ones been mentioned? Have any other ones come forward? No, but immediately as soon as they say he was beating on that woman, he's been beating on women for years. It's like,
Yeah, at some point.
right.
Yeah.
Like, by all means, if he has been beating on women for years, bring him out. Like, bring him out. But then, suddenly, when it found out, when the footage and stuff comes out that he wasn't in the back of the car and on the sidewalk swinging her by her hair, it's like, nah, we can't find anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
The one way says she's always right.
Kristen?
One of the funniest ones, and it shouldn't be funny, but when Solange beat Daisy in the elevator,
Yeah.
when that elevator door opened, I know people was like, "What is going on?" I just think about that. It lives rent free in my head.
And that was when he wasn't even in his like hot boy phase.
Does he have one of those?
He looks all right now.
I guess.
He looked real good in like the 90s.
And Basquiat kind of way.
Yeah. Like in the 90s when he had his like fade, low top fade, and he had like in the early 2000s with like the bigger shirts and shit. But like, yeah, no, once you became a billionaire, I love it. It's not attractive anymore. At least a man. Men can't be attractive as billionaires.
To me,
She was just talking about billionaires.
yeah, you
And how
can't.
they awful.
Yeah, they all.
Yeah.
For me, definitely, I think I got so involved in the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard thing,
Oh my
That-
gosh, yes, you did.
I stopped thinking celebrities were good people. I just was like, all of them are terrible. I don't know.
And that the whole thing was just expose the misogyny of the like a lot of media nowadays because there was very little like proof on his end that she was doing anything, but there was mountains of proof that he is this multi-million-dollar freaking actor that is protected in many facets and SAG and stuff. So everybody kind of jumped on his side.
Yeah, I mean, but for me, I feel like in the beginning I jumped on her side, but I feel like I shouldn't have because she had proof that she beat up or she was abusive, and he had no proof that he was abusive. And I felt like everybody just automatically was like, man, bad. And that wasn't true because we guess the thing is we don't know if it's true.
We never gonna know.
Yeah, because he he had 70 pages that she was bad,
Yeah.
but also they unlocked his phone and he was saying all types of crazy stuff to Marilyn Manson. So it was like,
That's your buddy.
yeah.
Credibility kind of takes a dive. Credibility goes down when Marilyn Manson is your guy.
And they proved that.
He's your character witness.
They did prove Marilyn Manson was abusive.
Do you think he has all this?
He doesn't.
Is that legitimately a thing?
That's true.
Because
That's-
apparently that's a
that's a
thing in
thing.
like other countries. They're like this other guy.
That's the thing he did.
It's terrifying.
He wants to give himself relation.
I guess.
I'm not sure if that's the reason why,
That's what people say.
but I do know that he is missing
I
ribs.
mean, if you're missing ribs, I'm sure it would be a lot. You can't tell me he ain't tried at least once.
Every man.
I've got. Wait a minute. Wait, this ain't after dark. But
Every man.
you want to find the man?
I'm cis. I think I'm cis.
The-
For now, I'm cis.
The striking difference between I'm cis, I think I'm cis.
That's how fragile. That's how fragile and real the gender spectrum is.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, but
I've always been the idea that I'm a man, but like I don't put the whole. I'm not like mannish.
Yeah, you're not.
I appear as though as I'm like some normal cishet man, but like
this is some interesting dichotomy here because that's cool, but like I am cis, but people have been like, you're very feminine all my whole life, and I'm like, chill.
oh no,
That's cool. It's like that's cool,
yeah.
but don't like you said when people be like, you're different. That people come to me like, and they come with a full bag of
What they think.
assumptions.
Yeah.
And I'm like, chill. That's crazy for a first meeting.
Right.
Like, that's wild for an introduction. Like, that's a wild introduction.
It goes by what you like. I think that people, you like everyone. So I feel like that you don't care really what you come across as in your gender. So, but men who like women, they come off super masculine. And
You
men
break
who
a
like-
banana and have to eat it.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Why do people break a banana and have to eat it? You weren't brought up to
Who does that?
Oh my gosh, people are
Who
so
eats a
weird.
banana?
like the
How about that and hot dogs?
Yeah.
It's like if you go to a cookout. I was at work one day and all
Break
the
it
men
into
were
two.
having. Remember all the guys were having a conversation about the next step. I don't know if you were there that day. And it was like, how do you eat a hot dog at a cookout? And almost all the men at the job said, I don't. They're like, well, do you like hot dogs? Oh yeah, I love them, but I won't eat them at a cookout. Why?
I'm shoving two in my nose and eating them. Like,
What do you mean?
that's a weird,
It's just a
like,
food.
it's like that's a culty question even to have. Like, how do you eat hot dogs?
Here's
In a
the-
place
here's
where
the
you're
thing
supposed
for
to
me.
eat hot dogs?
Here's the thing for me.
How do you clean the toilet?
Dang it. No, I didn't break this thing. All right, back in there. There we go. So you stay on the nose. This one for me.
Mhm.
You can say whatever you want about how I eat my banana, my popsicle, or my hot dog. Can you fucking fight? Is what I would-
Right.
Because once I eat my hot dog and my banana the way I feel like fucking eating them, and I'm eating my popsicle the way I feel like fucking eating it. Once you say whatever you want. But then when you get in my face, it's like, oh, you're a glizzy gobbler. And I'm like, don't touch me though.
Right.
Because the minute you touch me, you're gonna have to prove that this glizzy gobbler is weaker than you. Because I'm gonna beat the shit out of you if you touch me. So, and that's where my masculinity gets activated. You gotta activate my shit. My shit is very dormant. I am a man. I'm a cis man, but my shit is real chill until you fuck with my area. Like, don't fuck with my area.
Don't come in. Stay
Like, don't come at me talking about, man, you real girly. I'm like, okay.
Hit you with
It's like, yeah, I feel like I could dominate you. I'm like, you better keep that finger that far away. Don't fucking touch me. I fit and I'm activated. And then I'm at the
They are bugging. Just eat the damn hot dog.
exactly.
Yeah, insecurity is crazy. I'm a manly man that bust my ass to navigate from being toxic. Only to hear men say they can't eat a hot
Can't
dog.
look,
banana.
can't eat a hot dog, can't eat a banana straight up, can't eat a popsicle, can't wash between your butt cheeks. Like, y'all are ridiculous.
That last one.
No,
Like-
people really say
This
that.
motherfucker's actually on the internet documented.
Oh, because I said, are you trying to?
Damn, wow. Like, I'm like, I'm sorry, cleaning your entire body is gay? Like, what do you mean?
To get back on topic, we're going to round off some scandals.
All right, let's go.
And you tell me if you heard.
Mine's still my
I'm
favorite.
doing the 10-10-10. So
10 to
first,
10.
first 10 is wrestling, okay?
I'm in there. In there. My
I don't
favorite
know nothing
subject.
about this.
The Vince McMahon allegations and WWE investigations.
He did all that
They
shit.
peed on.
He did all that shit.
Vince McMahon, a longtime head of WWE, stepped down as CEO in 2022 after allegations surfaced that he had paid hush money to multiple women to cover up misconduct. A WWE board investigation confirmed millions in unreported payments,
That's such good shit.
leading to a major corporate shakeup. Though he attempted a comeback, he ultimately resigned in 2023 after more lawsuits surfaced.
Hanging up, Vince.
So,
Like,
He spelled it.
Travis.
Vine Decibel.
Travis,
Vine Decibel did
take two fingers, put the phone down, and type.
All right, y'all not going.
Type it like this.
Y'all ain't gonna
Travis,
come
you type it like this.
We're coming.
What is Vine Decibel did that? I know you mean Vince definitely did that.
You-
All right, Stephanie, because I know you.
Stephanie, go out there and shake your ass.
Stephanie, go out there and get
Stephanie,
something.
I love you, but you're my daughter. You're gonna get out
I don't
there.
know what it is, what happened, but I'm gonna say he did it.
He definitely did that shit. He did that.
Sex workers to you know.
It's just anybody that has done as viscerally racist, homophobic, misogynistic. I don't know where to stop.
There's no stop. He's done it all.
I don't know where to
Vince
stop.
got on national TV and said, nigga.
Yeah, that.
Vince got on national TV
To
and
John
said, nigga,
Cena.
to John Cena.
John Cena. To John Cena. To John Cena.
He said, what's up, my nigga, to John Cena. John Cena was like, now I know he had to react in character,
Was that
but
when
that was a real life and in character reaction.
Is
He
that
said,
when-
what's up, my nigga? He said, John Cena said,
Wait,
did he just say it?
was that when Thugonomics died?
No.
It's
Or did he say that to Booker T?
He said that. I think he said it to John, and Booker was nearby with.
You might be right.
Like,
Because Booker T, like,
yeah.
tell me he didn't just say that.
But then,
He was lying.
yeah, no. If you, I just did.
Oh, he did everything then.
He
That
did everything.
He was a good story writer, but then
At one point.
why?
So what was the allegations? What was the woman? What was
He
the,
took-
what the woman was saying?
There's too many to count.
There's a lot. There was one where Brock he bought people to have Brock, put his water from his body onto them.
He offered up women from Brock Lesnar to pee on.
Yeah, but then also nonsensical steps because yeah. He also apparently had an affair with Stacy Keibler.
Potentially Stacey Keebler, potentially Stable, potentially not his own daughter.
Okay.
I don't think Stephanie.
Yeah, he's not that weird. I'm not that weird.
I don't think he's that weird. But he's pretty
Okay, next one. The
Okay.
Chris Bonnier tragedy.
Benoit. The Chris
Benoit?
Louisiana.
I mean, I know
Benoit.
Benoit?
Benoit.
Benoit?
Benoit.
Benoit. Oh,
The Chris
Benoit.
Benoit?
Benoit.
balls.
One of the darkest moments in wrestling. Chris Benoit, a beloved WWE superstar, killed his wife and son before taking his own life. The incident shocked the industry, leading to increased scrutiny of concussions and steroid use in wrestling. WWE immediately distanced itself from Benoit, erasing his legacy from their history.
Yeah, so
Okay.
he definitely did that shit. But there are people to this day. There are people to this day saying that Vince McMahon
wait, what?
and a wrestler who had a vendetta against Chris Benoit 20-some years ago, Kevin Sullivan, was angry because the girl he was dating, who eventually married Chris Benoit, left him for Benoit. And I'm like, so you mean to tell me Kevin Sullivan, who if I can put in your head, Kevin Sullivan is like, if you take Kevin on stage, body, make him white, short, or little short, white wrestler.
This is a big transformation.
Then think of Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit is like a Canadian brick shithouse.
Yeah.
Kevin Sullivan was not murdering Chris Benoit and his son and his wife.
That's a legitimate.
There's no way, but there's people saying that Kevin Sullivan did it.
So you're saying what's crazy is his wife left one abusive relationship
To be killed by Benoit down the line.
Yep.
To not suffer any abuse during the marriage. And then as soon as that brain damage get laid in, he was like,
Yeah.
I've had enough.
And William Regal said that he had to be the mediator between them a couple times apparently. And when he was doing his interview after Benoit passed, he like alluded to there being some intramarital problems.
There were problems,
but not abuse.
Yeah, the problems that happened, and this is corroborated by his wife's sister. Anytime something popped off in that house, she left. She took the kids and left and went to her sister's house. Even his older son, who is still alive, would say if something went crazy, if dad came home in a bad mood, we left. Yes. Mom said, I can't do it. He's going crazy. We got to get out of here. So that means the night that he snapped and killed them, my man was just like, he kept it under wraps and was like, yep. And then it exploded on him.
The next one, Hulk Hogan's racist comment.
Hulk Hogan is a racist.
Oh,
all my niggas hate Hulk Hogan.
That was because I was drunk.
A leaked sex tape from the early 2000s revealed Hogan making racist remarks. It was a sex tape.
Sure it was.
I'm sorry.
It
was two white people. He was a third, or he was either someone was cucking. It was one of them. The man has a hog. It sucks to say, but like that's why it matters.
WWE cut ties with him, removing him from the Hall of Fame and scrubbing him from programming. He later apologized, and WWE reinstated him in 2018, but his reputation remains tarnished.
Yeah, and then they allowed him to be the like his beer. To wow, damn. Most of them probably do. They fuck each other a lot. Anyway, he got his beer sponsored over Stone Cold's.
I'm sorry, I'm just bringing what he said.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Fuck, I don't know. He's just and like I watched his reality show too when I was younger. And I remember when there was an episode about his son getting off for a DUI for being like stoned while driving, and he was like, "It's all right, it was you got brother. You didn't ever did anything bad, brother. This is the first thing he's ever done. It's okay." Yeah. Dude just had that history of not caring about the smaller man in wrestling, and then of course
not gonna work for me, brother.
No, brother, and shit. I'm gonna be
not gonna go down like that tonight.
WrestleMania 38. I want to be a part of it. Fuck that guy.
Fuck him up.
Top to bottom.
He super sucks.
Nobody should have.
Oh, you're crazy. Okay, the steroid trials in 1994. Lord, wait a minute. Vince McMahon, WWE were embroiled in a major scandal when McMahon was charged with distributing steroids to wrestlers.
He did.
Hulk Hogan testified in his case, admitting to steroid use, but denying McMahon supplied him. McMahon was ultimately acquitted, but the trial exposed widespread steroid abuse in the industry.
I mean, it's related to the two things before.
Look at the number of wrestlers from that era under Vince's supervision who can no longer move around like normal people did. Kevin Nash can't walk without bursting a muscle in his legs. Lex Luger is crippled. Benoit was more
mentally crippled. Yeah,
mentally crippled.
Headbutt, which was just a terrible idea.
But like, look at his body, the way his body was shaped.
Yeah,
like you don't maintain that at his age.
Triple H was naturally juicing.
Triple H was juicing for a while,
and then Hulk went on freaking Arsenio being like,
What me, brother? I didn't use anything, brother. Say your prayers and eat your vitamins, but I didn't mention those vitamins were steroids. I never had to rip in my shirt. Never.
Brock Lesnar looks like he doesn't.
He does not.
No.
Brock Lesnar is actually
He just
100% just an absolute monster.
Yeah.
Because look at his daughter, who came from not his body, but from a woman who he had sex with. She looks exactly like
Brolic as fuck. And his hairline is like
Jesus
still
Christ.
there. So, like,
It's like he spit,
yeah.
and it was like a Roman Greek god story. He spit, and his daughter just popped out. Woman Lesnar. I was like, holy God, like he looks exactly like him.
It's like the Steiners, or like every 38 of the let's see, the Jimmy Uso, Rishikis.
Speaking of Brock Lesnar, number 5, the plane ride from hell. A drunken, chaotic WWE chartered flight from the UK led to multiple lawsuits and controversies, allegations of misconduct, including Ric Flair allegedly exposing himself to flight attendants, Brock Lesnar and Kirk Hennig fighting, and wrestlers harassing the staff. The scandal resurfaced in 2021 due to the Dark Side of the Ring documentary, further damaging reputations. Like
They
Brock
did that shit.
needed any more damaging.
They did that shit.
Then there's Jimmy Snuka's murder case. WWE Hall of Famer Jimmy Superfly Snuka was suspected in the 1983 death of his girlfriend Nancy Argentino. Authorities reopened the case in 2015, charging Snuka with the murder. However, due to his deteriorating health, he was deemed unfit for trial and died in 2017.
When was he in the fucking Rumble that one year? Because he got
Good question.
he was brought back.
He did come back. That was probably why the case got opened back up.
Probably.
Jesus hell, man.
Because he died 2 years after it was reopened. That's crazy. CM Punk versus WWE. CM Punk's departure from WWE in 2014 was highly publicized, with Punk accusing WWE of mistreatment, poor medical care, and being fired on his wedding day. He later sued WWE's doctor and joined AEW, only to get into more backstage drama there with him.
Yeah,
His
right.
return to WWE in 2023 was one of the most shocking moments in modern wrestling. Some people was mad when he came back to the WWE.
Yeah, I love the whole Seth Rollins and him feud. They're still going on. Like, you defended this company, you defaced everybody. I love it.
I love everything about it. Here's the thing. Was Punk right to leave? Yes. Because very obviously, like WWE does all the time, they will pass over the obvious choice. They will pass over the obvious choice to give some rub to and go with whoever they think is right. For example, they could have had CM Punk in the main event of WrestleMania with Cena or whoever it was, but instead they put The Rock in it, who goes away from WWE all the time to make movies, to do other things, pursue other things. But as soon as he knocks back on the door, they're like, "Oh, you want to be in big stuff? Come right on in, Dwayne."
Did you come in here? He's going to be on a Scorsese movie?
Yeah. That's,
sorry to derail.
We'll
That's
see.
some silly
We'll
shit.
But The Rock's about to be in a Scorsese movie.
That man is.
He's not a dramatic actor.
As fun as a Monopoly.
Maybe I don't know
board.
what Scorsese means.
Martin Scorsese.
I know, but what does that mean?
Like
He's gonna be-
he's gonna be
Cinema.
he's gonna be a mob boss alongside
So he's
Leo
a personality.
DiCaprio. Yeah, Scorsese. I'm gonna say I hope it does well. I hope
He's
this.
got to go deep.
I don't hope a billionaire
Big
gets
bag.
more money, but like
Yeah.
I hope he figures out how to act 20 years into his career.
Yeah.
He's got to go deep in his bag.
My best friend, she was obsessed with The Rock. And then she kept watching his movies. She said, and I realized she stopped posting him. And I said, "You don't like The Rock anymore?" He said, "He's the same character."
He wears an open like cargo shirt with some khaki shorts, and the shirt
You are right.
is tucked into the shorts, and they just so happen to be in a jungle environment. And there might or might not be multiple helicopters. And this man's glistening forehead is not a part of the story in any way, and that makes me sad. But then he's just like, all right, and why did I go Hulk?
There was a time where I was interested in The Rock's film career, but
You make
Was
fun
he
of
right? Was he right to leave WWE for not getting proper medical care and also being fired while he was
Tell
getting married?
Sam?
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. And being passed over for The Rock, who just came back and just got top billing because he came back.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, once you're out, and he stayed out for quite some time. He did other things. He went to UFC and got punched in the face and got beat up because he couldn't fight for real. And he did a bunch of things. He even came back and worked for WWE, but not in the ring. He worked on some commentary shows and stuff like that. But then he was like, "All right, I gotta get my money right." He went to the competitor, went to AEW, made some money there, but got into some backstage stuff with some other people, younger guys. Now there's the rub. There, it might have been him. But with WWE, not so much. Now, when he came back to WWE, if he was such a problem, why they take him back? Because they know that he does what he needs to do as long as you take care of what you're supposed to take care of. It's all the business and relationship part meeting somewhere in the middle, and eventually they came to an agreement.
The locker room loves the motherfucker too.
Oh yeah, the actual wrestlers back there, they love him.
I don't think I've ever seen he's been
Only people who've ever talked bad about him are people that don't wrestle him. Like don't wrestle for them regular. Like Rob Van Dam has talked shit about him, and Kevin Nash has talked shit about him. But Kevin Nash talks shit about almost everybody. Just about.
I hate that he's the last bastion of kind of okay wrestlers from that.
Is he though? Because he wasn't fantastic. He was just
No,
a
not
big
like
guy.
good, but that's the thing.
Yeah, he was just a big guy who big guy well most of the time.
He was. I don't know why, but for some reason he was the best over the top rope entrance guy.
Incorrect.
No.
Oh no, over the top rope in. Yeah, over the top rope in.
when he did
Over the top rope out.
No. Yeah.
Kane.
Yeah.
You know, I
Kane
hate
is definitely perfect. Yeah, he was great. But he's right.
Yeah, y'all. Now they together.
No, over the top rope in the ring. Kevin Nash. Because he just fucking steps right over.
Yeah.
He's in there.
And he had them freaking like
That's intimidating.
yeah. And he always had those flowy leather pants too.
With the little tassels on them.
How are you supposed to be straight with wrestling? I don't. That's one thing I've never understood.
Kevin Nash and Shawn Michaels have worn more assless chaps building than any man I've ever seen. Like they basically took assless chaps and was like, "Can you put a little pant leg on the back?" But they're supposed to be assless. Shawn. Like, put the ass back on. Real
Your
quick.
name is gonna be Big D's.
You got things in the wrestling scandals.
Oh, there's so many. There's a recent one. Somebody said that Jay Uso was cheating on his wife because he had video of him in the club with Jada Parker.
Don't cry.
No, Jimmy's married to Name.
I don't know.
Jimmy's married to Name.
They
They're
both
talking
have
about
the
Jay.
same move set. They both have the. I swear to God.
I don't know the difference either.
Either way, how do you cheat with a beautiful body?
But he didn't cheat. Jada Parker was dancing near him, on him in a video, and they were like, "He definitely fucked her after this."
Well,
Like,
after
but
Sarah,
they weren't the only ones there. There were other women and men there who were also married. They do, but that doesn't mean we know if they did or didn't. They weren't on that video, is what I'm saying. People were looking at the video.
Oh, what Saraya did with the NXT Championship, dog. Like,
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Saraya.
Paige and Xavier Woods have
And
sex, and the sex tape getting out. There was a third guy. There was somebody else.
I don't think it was Riddler, but I really wanted it to be Riddler.
There was a guy there. Riddle. You trying to?
I
Yeah,
love
he
that.
was
He's one of the only wrestlers I can remember that has like such bare feet.
Yeah, when they said ask if Chef was the first person I thought of too was Prince.
Oh, but he wasn't queer.
Definitely queer.
Michael, he the beginning words of the song. You want to work on taking your butt is mine.
But
That's what he said. But
They could
He
have
just was fighting it.
good fucking music together, man.
they would have. It would have been amazing.
It looked like his guitar
But the
skills.
divas,
No, it wasn't Prince. Prince sucked. And you never watched anything.
Jerry Lawler
But Michael brought up.
cheating and beating on his wife.
That's yeah.
Jerry Lawler.
Also,
Michael would have tried
didn't
to
he
arrest
wrestle
him in
Vito
his
Shane?
nice way, and Prince would have.
Was he?
Yeah, he got exposed for like talking to minors, I think,
Wowzers.
as well. Mr. King.
Wow.
We're gonna move on to pop stars since we was talking about Prince.
Well, yeah.
Go.
I'm back in.
Tag me in, Kobe.
Spidey sense is tingle.
Go ahead.
Oh, Okay, we have a Janet Jackson Super Bowl wardrobe malfunction.
man.
That's all I'm trying to do.
That's what I said. Whose career continued? Mhm.
During the Super Bowl halftime show, Justin Timberlake accidentally exposed Janet Jackson's breast on live TV, sparking national outrage. The fallout disproportionately affected Jackson, who faced blacklisting from radio MTV, while Timberlake's career continued to thrive.
Until now.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Yes, Mookie. So wait, but make sure you take your school shirt off when you go upstairs. Go ahead. Okay.
But yeah, that was an inopportune chance for her to have one of the biggest spotlights of her career. And the media was like, oh, wait, she's the one exposed him. He was the one ripping off her shirt at all in any way, shape, or form. And
So I can't remember. That wasn't the plan, right?
no, the plan was, I don't even know what the plan
He
was.
said it, but I can't remember what it was.
I feel like more of what came off than was supposed to.
She still had a pasty on it.
Like there was a black part and a red part, and I feel like the black part was supposed to come off, and she was supposed to do the same action, which is why she was so fast on it. But the whole thing came off.
James said Alex wanted to weigh in on the controversy.
Okay. Well, I remember she said she went in the bag and cried. And
And people thought it was planned because the pasty was there. They were like, no, you wanted to do that. And they put it all on her.
and
Well, it's
and
immediately-
it was happy naked, but it was not everybody thought it was she was trying to be naked.
Right.
The
But it
media-
was
the
the
media-
Super Bowl.
Yeah, and she's a Jackson, and media hated the Jacksons completely. Top to bottom.
Only a couple of them. Joe.
Yeah,
So,
that.
They didn't deserve it.
Bing bop.
She's really annoying.
She's not annoying.
Her voice
They were
is
trying to tell everybody.
her voice is really irritating. Your voice is so
They're trying
irritating.
to tell everybody that her father was abusing her, and nobody was listening.
they didn't listen to what Michael said.
No, they wasn't listening about nothing.
Mike said, Joe used to beat me. No, he didn't. You famous.
It
Shut up.
wasn't even the beating. He sexually abused them.
Karma came in the end. I
Yeah.
think Janet is still making money now. Fucking what's his face is having to do Trolls movies and
Wait, he doesn't know? Yeah.
he was doing he did the freaking
Oh, they're choppers now.
Oh,
Janet and Jermaine.
Wait.
makes sense.
Is Janet actually a Trumper or
Wait,
did she-
Janet?
Oh,
Or
did she
Janet?
ask? She asked about Camilla. She said, "Is she black?"
Oh wait, no, she's besties with like Nelly and them. They're all Trumpers now. So
She said something on Twitter that was just like, no, why'd you do that?
She is a millionaire.
Yeah.
like very, and they didn't get treatment at all. They got treatment by Witch of the Switch.
Yeah, they did.
So no. Either way,
They have the money.
yeah.
They're not good people usually.
The world tour is ruined. He deserves it. You cheated on your wife in broad daylight. Mr. Timberlake, your prime is about 15 years ago.
Timberlake cheated on his wife? Yes. When?
2020, 2019.
With
Right.
who?
Rando.
Can we talk about the Adam Levine?
Oh yeah, Adam Levine.
You know, the specific
Oh,
one
the
was
screenshot?
the Adam Levine reputation because the lady jumped on stage and he made the face after she grabbed him. That was why. I know there's worse ones, but that was the one that I was worried about because I was like, which one supposed to be on stage? Why are you mad at him? He ran up and grabbed this nigga from behind, and he was like, "Who the fuck is that?"
Was he shirtless?
No, he was fully clothed.
Oh, okay. He's
And
awesome.
she ran up and grabbed him from behind, and he was like, he turned and had like a look on his face, like, "Who are you? I thought you were like security. You grabbed me from somebody. You a person, random person." And then all the comments underneath the video, like, he's so fucking full of himself. I'm like, he was up there singing, minding his fucking business.
Have somebody grab them from behind.
And you don't know who the hell it is, and you
Yeah.
turn around and it's a crackhead trying to touch your lip, give you a bum butt. I bet you'll be like, ugh, you have no idea where those hands have been.
messed on it before, but no, when he
I know there are worse
He
ones.
was in some other-
I know there's some worse.
when he messes or that lady,
the
he messes
model.
the lady.
Oh
She was a model.
Like an Instagram model.
Yeah.
And she had all the screenshots.
She did not have to put him out there, but I'm glad she did for his wife's sake.
I want to know why he made the choices with his tattoos. Somebody that hasn't had a tattoo in my entire life, I can't really talk, but mine has state tattooed across his chest. California. It's just the name. It's just the name.
Really
I'm from a state that's pretty long. I'm not gonna tattoo it on my fucking body. I'm proud of where I come from. Put the flag.
Yeah. California.
It's 9 letters.
All across his chest.
He has a lot of tattoos.
I love Lady
Yeah.
Gaga. What do you know about cameras? It's not related.
Okay,
What the
Britney
fuck?
Spears conservatorship battle 2008 to 2021 after a public breakdown in 2007. Britney was placed under conservatorship controlled by her father, Jamie Spears. His name is Jamie too.
Yeah.
Oh,
For years she was.
His daughter's Jamie Lynn. And,
Oh wow. For
Yeah.
years she was legally unable to make personal or financial decisions. The Free Britney movement, leave Britney alone, helped bring attention to her case, leading to the conservatorship in 2021. I don't know if it should have ended, but
I mean,
I just feel like she needed help, but
yeah,
that wasn't the help. But then why was she putting her on tour going to Vegas and making millions of dollars for them and their conservatorship and when she was
Right.
needing help? That's the idea. If you think that she's worthy and willing to be able to go perform against
She should be
millions
able
of
to
people, she should be able to handle her finances.
yeah,
And thus completely restraining somebody from the ability to have their own, like,
it was definitely abuse.
yeah.
they're definitely abusing her. But
And
I
they were-
feel
they
like
were-
now she needs a whole bunch of therapy. Because
For sure.
I just be watching her and I'm like, she not
What she's doing on Instagram is what she was doing in the music video. I'm not saying that as like a slight. Like, that woman could dance, and just because it's at a very high, nobody looks good from a high angle, realistically. She just needs to learn cinematography. She was good as fuck at the choreography. She was good as fuck at the singing. Well,
Wait a
she
minute.
had a great singing. She had a good singing.
Um,
Choreography was top tier.
yeah,
Singing was
that sounds like a.
par for white women in the 2000s.
So she, yeah, she sounds like the white women. Yeah,
To me, Janet sounds very similar to Britney.
yeah,
And they also do have a lot of the same types.
they have a way of doing this thing with their voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all of that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Fergie one.
I
can't Think it.
Yeah, Fergie is like that.
No, like Furby.
Oh, like a Fergie, like
Fergie, I think.
Fergie can actually belt, but she's just
Where?
she's cringy. She can sing like crazy.
She can sing.
When have y'all said when?
So did y'all
In the
watch that?
studio.
Did you not listen to the whole Duchess album?
No, no. The studio is a lot. I need real live
Did
singing.
y'all hear the national anthem? She fucked that all the way up. It was awful.
Her weird booty sweat was throwing her off.
Shut up. All right, moving on.
If you could
Oh,
feel booty
he's
sweat
crazy.
dropping down your jumpsuit, you would throw you off too.
Fergie can't. Well, okay.
It would throw you off.
Jenny
Can
Fergie cannot say
Or
exactly.
can she scream?
Oh,
On
she's used to be
can
able to
she
sing.
sing or
The
can
Lord
she
took
scream
her
on
voice.
tone?
She used to
She used to be able to sing. The Lord took her voice.
Yeah, when
They
she
come
took
late.
lady,
They come late through the computer screen.
No, babe. I know Fergie can't sing. It's terrible.
I like Fergie's song.
I'm sure. I just need
I
to
like
see
Lady
her.
Gaga's song.
Lady Gaga can sing.
She can sing.
I've seen her sing live.
Yeah, she's
I love my
From Lincoln?
yeah. Oh, you guys say it correctly. I'm happy.
Yeah, because people will yell at us if we don't.
They say Lancaster. I'm like, I'll punch you in the throat.
Everybody in Baltimore says Lancaster.
I hate it.
Yeah, I used to
They
say
say
Lancaster.
Weiss and Lancaster. I'm like,
The typical rule of pronunciation of a place is you pronounce it like the people. Yeah, that's the thing.
We say, so my dad would take us to Lancaster when we were kids because I was raised Pentecostal, and that's very much like
Yeah.
the Amish. So we would just go and see them all the time. But we would say Lancaster. We would say Lancaster while we was there
Yeah.
all the time.
Well, Pennsylvania doesn't really have many good, well-named cities anyway. York is from the other country, so yeah. Schuylkill, the fuck kind of name is that?
Schuylkill?
K-S-K-A or S-K-H-Y-U-L-L. Schuylkill. It's fucking stupid. Like a kill in Dutch is a river. So Scoob was like, it's just stupid. Then you have Middlesex, Yocum Town, like it's fucking weird.
We live in Middlesex. Yeah, we do. Oh.
Just everywhere.
Where do you live now? I never asked you that.
Essex.
Oh, you live at that?
I'm over the bridge from the stupid police treatments thing.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You live in Dundalk or Essex?
I think it's on the border.
Okay.
It's like it smells ass, fermented ass.
Yeah, nobody warned you.
When your friend told you to come, did he tell you that that's what? Did he tell you that's what we keep our white people? Did he tell you that?
Yeah. But they're not like you.
No, not you.
Yep. So hidden stream or hide the stream.
Spelled so stupidly.
SCHUYLKIL.
Yeah.
They're not that good.
They're
Some of them.
That reminds me of a coworker I used to work with. His name was Skylar, but it was spelled like SCHUYLER.
That's where you take their tax rates. Away.
And I was like, how do you say this? Like Skylar. She's like Skylar, SKYLER.
The CH is assumed.
The next one, yes. Okay, go ahead.
They like be in the show.
Okay, Kanye West, multiple controversies.
He did it all.
2016 to present. Kanye, the president, now he, yes, multiple say the future. All right, Kanye, now he, has been the center of numerous scandals from his infamous Taylor Swift VMA's interruption in 2009.
Oh, yeah.
Anti-Semitic comments in 2022 that led him to lose a major brand deal. His erratic behavior has been headlines for years. He did it.
He did everything.
And you guys hear about the
on X with swastika t-shirts on?
No, he
done.
advertised it on the Super Bowl. He literally had a 30-second advertisement on the Super Bowl where he just sat in his dentist room where he probably was just getting nitros because learned from fucking Michael. They were swastikas on the front.
Wait, when the Super
So
Bowl?
it said go to Yeezy.com and that's all it was in the video. And
Oh, right, I saw that.
yeah,
And
when
it
you
was-
went to it like right after that.
Oh my God, it was swastika?
He's insane.
Listen, finding out that Ye is a Nazi and also the original Red Power Ranger is also a Nazi sympathizer was not on my 2025
I don't
bingo
get
board.
it. What do you like about them?
Nothing.
I
They
just-
literally just do it. Like
It
there's
just-
nothing.
He makes us all look bad. He makes Geminis look really fucking bad. He makes autistic people look really
Are
fucking
you
bad.
Gemini?
Yeah,
Oh, God.
that's why people don't like
No. So then we said, oh God, immediately.
a lot of.
I don't believe in astrology racism. I feel like everybody deserves a chance.
Yeah.
Right?
But like I said, he's making us look bad. He makes like people in grief look very bad.
Yeah.
And people that are mentally ill also looking bad. Like he was good. He had like 1 year where he was actually cognizant of his mental efficacy and just being able to get better. Like that 1 year where he was like, I won't fight.
Yeah.
Like it's just that he had
Now he made it look even worse.
Yeah.
It takes so little effort for him to go get actual mental help. But
No, he hasn't taken
Take
any
your
of
shirt
those
off.
school clothes off.
but like it's just you're putting your daughters in your multiple
Nathan don't
children.
believe that he's autistic.
He has to be. I feel like he has these he doesn't understand how to like interact with people in public without it being extremes. He has hyperfixations onto certain genres that he will just completely focus on albums, but then he'll completely have the change thing is the thing that makes the autism make it like if you're autistic, you fucking hate change. That motherfucker changes everything constantly all the time. So I don't know if he's like on that other side. But yeah, that's a whole I don't know if his mom is the reason why he is the way he is.
You can't keep blaming. You know, as someone who's lost their mother, and of course you too, I can't say you can't keep blaming your mom because I'm going to blame that for the rest of my life. But like, I understand how you can completely change after
You lost
Like
your
we were
parents,
talking
but like
about yesterday, though, you have to make a choice at some point to start making steps.
you have a 13-year-old daughter
Yeah.
who's being exposed to the incels that are in your freaking cult that think it's okay to go on the Roblox server that she's on and send her links that are to incredibly explicit videos of her mother. So like
Yeah.
when you continue to support the man and be like his music's good, it's like that's great. He's also awful as a person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
I
don't
love
need
him
to
so
support-
much.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
College dropout.
I'm so upset because it was somebody that I supported so much before. My mother fucking adored Kanye. But the second that he started to go down this pipeline of being mentally ill, and not caring about what he looks like, it's just like, bro, be
Better.
yeah,
Yeah. I think that
an incredible artist, like.
Yeah, absolutely.
Top to bottom has done so much for the production in hip hop in the past 20 years in terms of like experimenting and going with artists that you couldn't expect, like Bonnie Bear, and just so many choices to put into music. It's like, take a second, look at yourself in the mirror, and know it's ceiling to floor, and it's 13 feet fucking wide. But at some point you can look. Sorry for kids up, but like, sorry. Just look at yourself for a second, man. Anyway, yeah, that's one that's tough, man. I literally top to bottom have probably listened to the My Beautiful Twisted Dark Fantasy over 100 times. I remember listening to it with my college girlfriend, stoned out of her head during the 2016 blizzard, not having anywhere to go, putting halfway through getting the monster, and then I had a breakdown, being like, I can't do anything anymore. I gotta turn the album off because it's just like so. Like sonically great, but
Yeah, and then they just disappoint you.
geniuses have you don't want to call him a genius. You can't be a genius to be a sorry.
That is not true.
I get it. Yeah. His history has not
Hitler
shown
was a
that.
genius.
Oppenheimer, I get it. But
He was a genius.
Are you draw dick though?
No, he couldn't. But if you read his book, he was an actual
I
genius.
don't know. He got his freaking ideas from Mussolini. He was the most slop.
Who was also a
Fascist,
genius.
the original fascist. We can get away from that.
It's okay.
We can get-
Kanye on the fascism train. And you know what? Everybody praised him for the Taylor Swift thing, but that's when I stopped liking him.
Yeah, it was misogynistic as fuck,
Yeah.
bro.
You don't take somebody else's moment to make
Yeah.
a statement.
Yeah.
And then you said that you made her famous, and then you had her naked body.
Oh yeah, it's Taylor Swift. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he did. I think he uplifted Taylor in that moment, and she became.
Well, yes,
America's
playing as a
sweetheart.
freaking canvas bag, but it's just. I'm sorry, I'm biggest Taylor Swift hater. She's also from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, but
Oh,
she
wow.
is as bland as the food that we fucking put out from the same city.
Same age.
Don't tell me that. I'll go 5 years rich. He's a billionaire. They were the
Y'all
same
probably
age.
went to school around the same
No,
time.
no. I'm not from New York. I'm not from
Went to high school at the same time. Not. How old are you?
28.
Yeah, I think you're the same thing. Oh, she might be 37.
At least we have one less bridge around here, but like, I'm ready to take a lead.
Yeah, you are funny. Oh, age. Okay.
Oh, that's gonna take 6 years for them to fix
Okay,
too.
she
This
is
great.
older than you. She's
Thank you.
35.
No.
Dang, she's 35.
Yeah.
It took her 15, 20
I
years of
thought
your
she was
career.
so much younger than
You
me.
still can't dance, sweet pea?
Ew, no, I want to jump off.
You still can't dance, honey boo child? Please no.
Over on. You can go on about that.
You don't like her. She's not a good songwriter. She's not had any vocal training, obviously. But the gowns.
Yeah.
But the gowns.
Beautiful.
Beautiful gowns. Beautiful gowns.
Okay, this one is a little touchy. Michael Jackson's child abuse allegations. Okay, listen. Everything for me for Michael Jackson was I do not know. Obviously, that's everything. And then I signed on to TikTok one day.
Oh
Oh, God.
And I saw Macaulay Culkin sitting down talking about Michael. And they said, were you comfortable sleeping in Michael Jackson's bed? He said, I mean, yeah, but everybody keeps saying you're in Michael Jackson's bed. We slept in his bed, but he has 2 floors. His bedroom is downstairs and our bed was upstairs. They never would sleep in his bed.
This man had a Disneyland.
This whole time, these children was never sleeping in his bed. They would sleep in his bedroom upstairs.
It's just so like
I'm gonna let's just jump over this. I don't want to cut you off.
you're good.
But we're gonna cut this whole thing short. The famous words of Dave Chappelle. I don't think he did it. But even if he did, you know what I mean?
That made me thrilled. That made me bad. That made me dangerous.
I
Off the
honestly,
wall.
I feel like everybody else that they called pedophile, Prince is a pedophile, Elvis is a pedophile. They don't say anything about these people.
Elvis, I don't know if he's
Right.
on your list, but he's a little on the whole Steven Tyler.
Steven Tyler's a pedophile.
Yes.
They don't.
Everyone from Def Leppard is on there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Those 70s were a time, and that's just if you use that as like a way to defend people diddling people that went to the Algebra 2 on the same time. You could just, I don't know. What's his name? Jerry Seinfeld? He's a great actor. But dated when he was 38, dated somebody that was 70.
Yeah. Elvis was just worse because the girl was.
Yeah, if I may interject again. With another, I don't know his comedian's name, but with the famous words of another comedian. Jerry Seinfeld is not a pedophile. Jerry Seinfeld is an ephebophile. But you can't draw the difference between a pedophile and a ephebophile without looking like a pedophile or a ephebophile.
It's so weird. Like how you can even
You
make
can't draw the line of distinction without looking like one.
you're moving the field goal when you're playing golf. Like this is something so like yeah. Pedophile is such a weird idea. It's like, oh, they got through puberty, so now they're good.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Maybe find one at the end of a shotgun.
Okay, moving on, Michael. Rihanna and Chris Brown.
There's
I have a
no,
Okay, you can
there's no way
Guys,
anybody says
before
they
I-
didn't beat her.
before
Yeah.
I play the video, I'm just gonna tell y'all my stance on it. I love Rihanna. Y'all know she's my favorite. But Rihanna was beating that man ass too.
She was.
I just want y'all to know this.
Now did he go a little overboard? Yeah.
I'm never
But she
gonna
was
say
definitely
he-
smacking his
I'm
motherfucker
never
like he
gonna
was
say
driving
he
the
didn't
car.
do it. I'm never gonna say he
100%.
didn't do it. And he fucked her up. But where she is from, that's how they do things. Unfortunately, it's not right. But she was fucking him up too.
And he did have a history.
But he just made it worse.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
just kept going
If he
down.
would have stopped there,
Yeah, I think
everybody would be fine. But he did not. Because she even said she hit him too. She even said, oh, we was fighting. She admitted it. But it's the fact that
she hit him way one time.
he hit her. And he got
He
hit
had-
up.
He had the advantage. He was driving the car, and she was just like,
mean, he still won though.
He had to pull over. Them. He had to pull over.
No, either way,
He had to pull over.
But
Them.
yeah.
that man just needs to also look for mental health.
Yes, mental health. You need a therapist.
Didn't he get in a standoff with the police because he had somebody in his
A couple
house,
years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
and then they went and found like dozens of weapons. I'm like, bro, why do you need all these?
Oh, I didn't know about
I
that.
didn't know about the weapon.
Yeah,
part,
gun
yeah.
charges and shit.
He's not a good person, but it's just that
He
the
had several
people
character
know.
flaws.
He's
People
also
know
in the
he's
industry from
talented.
16.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
hard to be a good person in
His
Hollywood.
documentary, I'm gonna play the video, God promise. But his documentary was so good, and his mother talked about how at 13 or 12 is when they started scouting for him, and he tried to push them off as long as she could, because she was like, "This is not going to go well." She knew her son. She was like, "He's going to go to his head." She said she kept trying to talk to him, I think it was like 13 or 14. He finally like started taking off.
She also,
She knew.
his father would beat her.
Yeah,
And
he would watch. Yeah.
Yeah, so he's
He talked about that in the documentary.
It's a long way to act.
All right, y'all, I'm playing this now.
Because I
I
seen
still
one
love
of
Rihanna, but I'm just gonna be honest. We would fight each other. She would hit me, I would hit her. But it never was okay. It was always a point to when we talk about it, like, yo, what the fuck are we doing? Like, I don't like that. I don't like you slapping me. If I go on stage, I got a scratch on my face, and then I gotta explain it like, oh, no, I fell, or like, oh.
It was actually a clip from the interview where he was talking about how they both would fight each other, and like he had to make up excuses times when he went on stage, and they would both be like, when they would snap out of it, they'd be like, "This is stupid. Why are we doing this?" But then they would keep fighting. They just had an awfully toxic relationship. And then they put that song out together. It was like Birthday Cake Remix.
Yeah.
And it got taken down from everywhere because they had tried to get back together when that came out. And then once they got back together and more fights happened, they took that song. You cannot find that song
No.
unless you like look on
YouTube. Yeah.
I mean, you don't hear a shit about him or her and ASAP.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
he just got out of
Yeah.
sentence. Yeah. She was crying when he was gonna go. I thought he was gone. I thought he was a goner.
Yeah.
24 years, right?
Yeah, and they let him go. I'm glad though. He got kids to raise.
Hopefully he don't do nothing.
Yes.
Or if he did, if he really
I'm doing dumb shit.
Yeah, he didn't even seem like really that much in the game.
Yeah.
No, he
when he was
didn't.
younger.
Was he?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
what
the whole ASAP thing. No, the charges from something recent
Oh.
where he was on camera firing. It looked like firing a gun, but he said it wasn't a real gun.
Stupid. Don't even do
But-
nothing.
Yeah, when you're famous, just stop.
Don't do nothing. Look at what.
Even when you're famous and just stop, they'll still get you like fucking.
That's
He
Right,
was trying to help the community. He wasn't part of the game. He was just in his community still. Got.
right, right.
That's true. That's why you can't go back. It's sad, but you can't.
Yeah.
I would eventually go back to York and get things better.
You're not.
I don't like York. I like York. I don't like it.
Is it violent there?
It's like top 20 in the nation per capita for
Violence?
gun violence. Yeah.
Oh my
I
God.
had like 3 people I was supposed to graduate with. I did not graduate.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
But it's super gentrified now, so it's like they're trying to
Get
make
better.
it look good, but
Okay.
it's kind of how downtown mall works.
Okay.
Anyway, when I went to Shrewsbury, because one of my friends lived in Shrewsbury, and she took us to some like festival they had there, and it was like she's white, but it was me and like one other black person, and she was like, "Oh, this was probably not a good idea," and I was like, "Why?" The amount of flags, Trump flags, and freaking Confederate flags. I was like,
Well, I
"Yeah."
tell you, there's more. It's because it's the
Oh.
first state out of the Confederacy across the border. So it makes sense why there's so many racists up there.
Yeah.
And it's like y'all are licking the boots of dead people, bro. Like it's not even like they're not even good, tasty Timberlands from like this past year. Like they're not good, like penny loafers from like freaking stockbroker.
Right.
But anything that's good, you're licking some dead man's boots. That's name was fucking Turf Toe or something like that. Turf Toe Roberts, who shot 38 black people in the middle of the street. Like, give him a statue.
And that's your God.
Yeah, like pardon? Like, huh? John Brown was right.
Jay said when you're saying
Sorry.
you need to go to sleep.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes. You need to fall back. Stop, like, make your music, make your
Yeah, I
like,
have a
art.
full day of activities tomorrow. I take my famous ass to sleep.
That's me. Okay, Taylor Swift and Scooter Braun.
Oh God, we got to all tell them. Here come Alex, you ready?
How do you name your child Scooter?
I don't know. Was that his real name?
Why do white people do that?
Taylor Swift accused
No idea.
music mogul
You tell
Scooter
us.
Braun.
I don't have an idea. In 1996, the first name in the boy book was Alex. That was my name. There is not a reason why these two things go and. The coincidence is not real. Some white people are boring with their names, man. Scooter Braun.
It's boring at all.
It's not boring. It's the opposite. But like you're
You said it need to be boring at this point.
bound for a locker.
Stay in your lane, baby.
Well, Taylor Swift
Anyway.
accused music mogul Scooter Braun of buying her old record label, Big Machine Records, without her consent, preventing her from owning her master records. This led to her re-recording her old albums as Taylor's version, turning a scandal into a massive success. Wait, so
She's valid, but she's boring. But she's valid.
So it is valid. So her old music don't count. Like she don't get that money.
So when she was
No,
like 16
she
to
gets
like
the money.
22, she was making money underneath this like entire record company, and Scooter came in and bought the record company, thus buying her masters the way that like Michael bought the Beatles.
Right. Okay.
But he wasn't doing things to take over. He was just preserving it for the future. He comes in and has the same idea, but she's still a alive and functioning fucking artist.
Mhm.
So
So
make
when
some money off.
exactly. So if she was a better artist, I would care to be more on her side. But if I say a thing that is like negative or leaning negative or even critical of the woman on Twitter or anyplace else,
Yeah.
there is a 17-year-old that hasn't had a job in their life that is putting me through the ground
Same with Beyonce.
with Beyonce and Nicki.
Yeah.
And Nicki
Oh,
is
yeah.
usually some 28-year-old gay queer like that hasn't had a job in 25 years.
Wait, he's 28, but haven't had a job in 25?
Yep. Don't listen to the logic. Don't look into the logic. But like same, this is what I'm saying, is these people have fan bases that are fucking insane.
That are insane. And I'm a fan of Nicki and Beyonce, and I can never be your fan. Never.
You can't look at
I have a
Beyonce.
job.
Beyonce's a billionaire. You can be critical of a billionaire.
That is the new thing in the comments online.
Something
Something pops off, and people be like, "What does this mean? I'm employed."
Yeah.
What's the
That part,
context?
like,
of
Yeah.
employed?
It's like, I got
And the whole time to keep up with this.
No, seriously.
Somebody help me out.
yeah.
I'm like, this the new how does this affect LeBron's legacy? Which I hate seeing. I'd be like,
At least the young boy accounts are gone now, man. That was a
Yeah,
weird
that was a
time.
weird time.
Every two comments was
young
somebody.
boy better.
It used to be better.
It was so good. I
Yeah.
can't not look at it now. It's just
It's
like,
awful. But I stay with it too.
I was in all the social media platforms in the worst time. It was a 4chan in like 2015.
it was the worst time. It was like, oh, my roommate was like, here's a good place for you to find music. I'm like, oh, that's great. And then I went to the other boards. I'm like, oh, God. How Twitter is now.
Yeah, Twitter's awful now.
You want the billionaire that owns it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw up.
Okay, so Miley Cyrus.
For me and my people, not you.
Fuck.
I'm a speed
You
past
the
scene.
fuck up.
Miley Cyrus VMA performance. That's when she did a provocative performance with Ram Day. I don't think it was that bad. Everybody was just acting crazy.
And she was and her ass
Her
looked terrible.
twerking and stuff.
Little
Yeah.
twerk, little twerk.
Yeah, that's bad.
Little
Lady
twerky
Gaga's
button.
leaked Dr. Luke Fuge. You remember that?
Um,
Cook documents revealed that Lady Gaga had privately accused producer Dr. Luke of sexually assaulting Kesha.
Yeah.
Supporting Kesha in a legal battle against her. You all remember that? I know.
Yeah, she was under a conservatorship too. With
Kesha? Oh wow. Okay. Oh my God, I love this one. Ariana Grande's donut licking incident. Y'all remember
I
that?
hate America. The only time in her life she's been based.
No, I kept watching that video because why was she licking those donuts and putting them back, y'all?
She was high as fuck. That's why.
Did you see that, babe?
It was
Licking donuts, y'all,
I
and
think
putting them
Nickelodeon
back.
made in the 2010s or something.
That's another conspiracy. Nickelodeon and
Dan Schneider.
Oh, God, that was
Nickelodeon.
terrible.
Dan the Toucher Schneider.
And the man with the band, but don't ask what's in the band.
On liquor and drugs, and they was filming.
Well, yeah, that was the man about it.
See, they thought that Dan's van said free candy. They didn't realize that it was really free candy. That's who's in the van.
Okay, and Justin Bieber, my baby father, bad boy era.
When he peed on the picture of
Yes.
fucking Bill Clinton.
Yeah.
Another nice thing to do.
But for the wrong reason.
Oh, jeez.
He vandalized neighbor house for eggs, peed on arrested, drag racing while under the influence. He spit on fans. He later turned his life around, but his wild face was heavily publicized.
But I think he's in the wrong because now he's a super fucking weird evangelical, and so it's like maybe.
Have y'all seen him now?
You know, I say,
Oh no, he has like well, he has the disease.
Oh, he
has,
does?
yeah, he has like something that causes the left side of his
He's
body.
Bell palsy.
Yeah,
Like it's,
but
it's
it
He's something more. Have you seen him? Like,
it ain't about those palsy
No.
at this point.
He's on drugs.
well, yeah. He was also, I
I will
think,
find it and send it to you.
him and Diddly Biddly.
Diddly Biddly.
Diddly Biddly.
Who?
Diddy.
No.
He might have been a victim.
Maybe.
They said they were like, oh yeah, what's the first thing you're doing when you're here at Diddy's house? And he was like, I'm gonna go look for girls. It's like that's my man. He's 15.
I love how we're moving on to this because the next people is hip hop, but we're gonna watch some videos. And you guys tell me about your favorite celebrity scandal that you still to this day, like you getting your information, you go down the deep end rabbit hole.
Okay. Funny. This I'm just gonna play this.
Best celebrity scandal.
Diddy. I mean, I've done so many deep dives on First Degree about it, and it's just like once you start looking into something, it just is like an onion that keeps peeling, and you're like, oh, so everybody's connected to this.
Yeah. Can you confirm or deny for me exposure to baby oil can cause that weird pneumonia?
It's like it can cause like aspiration pneumonia,
Oh.
and it's really easy for like a medical examiner to just be like, oh, they had pneumonia.
Whoa.
Going black.
What?
The video is fully covering him. Huh?
That the baby oil can cause like aspiration pneumonia, and the examiners, it just looks like regular pneumonia, and they flashed a picture of Kim Porter because there's this whole conspiracy that
Wow.
Okay, so one of the things that they were
he made her say that.
Yeah.
one of the things that they were super prevalent with doing after the freak off parties was they were getting an IV drips, and there was a video of Diddy doing a story with his mother, and they were getting nutrient drips on the video, and he was like, my mom and I are going through this nutrient thing, and they were getting IV drips.
Yikes.
So she apparently was a part of the trick. He grew up with her tricking in the house. She was a prostitute.
Wow, I didn't know
So
that.
he apparently had to like be nearby when she was getting
Right.
her money.
Right.
So
He watched all that and grew up. He needs therapy.
a lot of these things
And
hurt
then-
people
and
get
then-
hurt
I think it's-
people hurt people.
I think it's too late for therapy for the gentleman.
So
Therapy
I'm
while
gonna skip to Diddy because we talking about it, but we'll go back to it. In 2023, multiple lawsuits were filed against Diddy Sean Combs for sexual assault and abuse with accusations spanning decades. Cassie, his ex-girlfriend, was among those who sued him, alleging years of control and violence. The legal battles continue in 2024. Did y'all?
You go.
Did y'all?
Yeah.
Okay. Did y'all hear that his lawyer?
That's what I was about to say.
Okay. His lawyer decided that he couldn't continue.
James just talked about this on his podcast.
On the case because he found out that there was necrophilia.
Necrophilia?
Oh.
Oh, fucking dead bodies. I didn't say that out loud. Sorry.
He was having sex with dead people. And the lawyer who he was Bin Laden's lawyer, he said I couldn't continue. Yeah.
Did you know? And they know this is not related, but did you know what was on Bin Laden's computer? Like really funny, like Family Guy compilations. I'm not even kidding. Let me look. I don't have my phone, but
where's the phone?
Over there.
Oh,
but yeah, he had like Family Guy compilation videos on YouTube. He had Yowie, like little boy. He had a lot of anime. Like, he was huge into anime, huge into Dragon Ball, huge into Law and Order.
He was probably a regular person. It's the U.S. government.
That I don't want to go down the radical pipeline, but every single country that we've ever invaded has terrorists. Yeah, I wonder why, guys. I wonder why. It's almost as if that when you continue to overthrow these people, they have anger.
Yeah,
be defeated, and then when you continue to,
And it's funny, Marvel always calls them out too. That would just make a movie like America, you're awful.
So weird. They have military propaganda mixed in with like anti-military stuff. Like they have and Captain America: Civil War, and they have like Fortunate Son playing in the back. Like
they just trying to call them out. Which one is it? The Mandalorian. Mandalorian. That was Bin. I think that was really Bin Laden, and somebody else was pulling the strings. That's what I think.
I just don't know. I just know that we anger,
crazy. But yeah, back to Diddy.
Diddy.
What do you think about this?
He did it.
He did. He
definitely
did it.
There was a rumor that they put HGH in. What's ecstasy? What's like the
name?
MDMA.
Yeah, they had that in the baby oil. So like when it got on your body, it like seeped into your skin.
Did they test it?
One of the rumors. I don't know, man. But like there's so much.
These people have too much money. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did it, and he's going down.
When y'all saw him kicking Cassie, how did you feel?
No.
Did you already feel like he did it? Was the Cassie the seal?
But the fact that he isn't being like immediately locked up for that video, like Ray Rice wasn't being locked up for his video. Like, bro, you literally beat a woman down on a fucking video, and you're over here saying, "Oh, it was her fault."
You shouldn't have dropped my eggs.
You are twice.
You know how much eggs throw?
He had the gall to keep the towel on.
Bad boy.
He chased her down and
kept that towel on.
The way she was coming out of that room and trying to get out.
Yeah. First of all, nothing against Cassie, but you should take the stairs, girl.
Yeah. Somebody about to
The
take
stairs don't have a video, have a camera.
Well, that's true. But I don't know
The
if you
place they
think
would have
about
had an
it.
actual video proof of her getting actually beat up is in that elevator.
That's true.
So in the end, if she would have went downstairs,
I'm glad she didn't. I'm glad she eventually, all these years later, I'm glad.
Well, yeah. Her husband,
got
her
it.
husband is like a huge champion for her like recovery now. Like they're doing like marathons for domestic violence.
And she's having a baby now.
Yep. Well, she gets to continue watch her abuser barely get anything.
Yeah, he's in jail.
For now.
In jail. Oh, I think I was getting out.
I hope not.
A lot.
Right. Another one, Tupac and Big E's murders. The East Coast and West Coast robbery led to the deaths of two of hip hop's biggest icons, Tupac Shakur and the Notorious B.I.G. Their murders remain unsolved.
That they tried to connect the Diddy to.
Yeah, fueling conspiracy theories about their death involvement in figures like Suge Knight and Diddy.
Yeah.
Video evidence, or somebody said there's a visual evidence of him shooting somebody in the face at a party.
Did he? I believe
There's
it.
a woman that said that she saw it happen.
Wow.
I don't think he did it though. I think the CIA.
You think who?
I don't want to go down. But I do think that both of those were like the most popular music artists of the time, and one of them was very about talking about the plight of his community. The other one was showing what happens when you get rich off the community, and they were doing it in different ways. Not at the same time. Suge Knight did not die. And that boy was a part of the whole thing. So
when they died,
it might have Suge, might have Diddy, might have been C.
when they died, I had no idea who Tupac or Biggie was. So I know it was 96. I was in the 6th grade. I was only listening to gospel.
Yeah, I
told you I was a Pentecostal. You was not alive. You don't think
When did he die?
96. How old was you?
Born
you wasn't.
June of 96.
You was born June of 96.
I was born, I think, 2 years after OJ did it.
I don't know when Tupac. You may have been just born.
Probably.
You had no idea what was going on, so you didn't know. So you with me.
My mom was huge in the rap. Huge in the rap. My dad hated it.
Oh.
He came around. They both had the same. It was weird. They had the same Leonard Skinner album, but then the same Boston album, but then the same Lionel Richie album. It was weird.
Oh, really?
They had opposite music tastes, but they liked the same music. I don't want to go with that.
Yeah, okay. And this is why I've been saying my door.
I deal with the trauma with it.
No, they both did. All right.
They can't laugh about it.
Bye. And watch them all sleep. Stop leaning on me. Get off me.
Because the video covered them up.
Oh,
We pulled another page.
Yeah. Okay.
Who's next? Oh no!
Oh no!
Not RK.
R. Kelly sex trafficking.
RK. Oh no!
R. Kelly's decades of alleged abuse was exposed on some by R. Kelly, leading to multiple charges of sexual abuse and sex trafficking. He was sentenced to 30 years in prison in 2022. Do you ever think he's gonna get out?
I hope he does not.
No.
There are still women that are putting money on his fucking books.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah. A lot of people can't wait. People
Yeah.
can't wait for
And they're straight men.
Yeah.
Oh, they're for sure straight men.
Uh-huh.
They're for sure
And
straight.
then, I'm sorry, R. Kelly, yes, he did it and he needed to go down, but go get them parents too.
Yeah.
The parents were
They sold their kids off.
They sold their kids.
Go get Baby Bash.
Like they let them go backstage as minors with somebody they knew had a shaky head.
Yeah.
Like all of them need to go to jail.
Exactly, because when Beyonce and Kelly and I don't know the other two girls, I guess I don't know which Destiny Child this was.
Michelle.
Yeah, I don't know if it was
Latoya, Latoya.
I don't know yet. I don't know if it was them. It could have been an in-between time.
Yeah.
They was working with R. Kelly, and they said Beyonce Paul would not leave them alone.
Yeah.
He did not want them alone with R. Kelly. And eventually he said he didn't want to do it. So he just took them, pulled them out of the whole project. That's why they don't have a song together.
Well, do you know the song that him and Jay-Z had together back in the 2000s?
R. Kelly?
Yeah.
What's that?
They have a song together where Jay-Z featured on the hook. Or no, R. Kelly featured on the hook, and they shot the video.
Fiesta?
It was might have been, but they shot the video on a certain Epstein's island before Epstein had the.
Oh. Wow.
Everything is linked. Everything coincides.
Oh, very Disney.
We want to skip Kanye. We went.
Yeah, we already had Kanye.
Yeah,
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z and Solange. We did
Yeah,
talk about that. So did you hear about why Solange went off for him?
I've heard a couple of different things.
What did you hear?
I've heard that she found out that he was cheating. I heard that he was like talking to her any kind of way that night, and Solange don't like that. She like, you ain't talk to my sister that way. Those like the main two things.
No,
What
it
was
wasn't
it?
So he made for the Grammy.
It was the party before the Grammys.
Yeah.
The party after the Grammys. Come on.
Yeah.
The picture of them coming out.
Yes.
Of the hotel.
So somebody that was there said that there was a lady that was talking to Jay-Z, like kind of flirting on him. And Beyonce asked him to check her. And Jay-Z told Beyonce she was being rude to the lady.
You're being rude.
So I guess Beyonce told Solange what happened, and Solange went off on him.
She had her shoe.
And I knew he did something because when they left the elevator, when they left the place, Beyonce went in the car with Solange. She didn't go in the car.
Jay-Z's face was like.
He probably knew he was wrong. Right. Okay. Oh God, this one is Lord. This one is my also Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. This is my second one. Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion.
Tory did something.
Tory is terrible.
Wrong, and he wouldn't have got.
He did it.
He did.
That is an angry short man.
Yeah.
You just don't fuck with them.
Megan accused Tory of shooting her in the foot after the argument. Lanez denied it, but in 2022, he was convicted and sentenced to 10 years in prison. The case divided fans and the industry. And it's the same thing with Amber and Johnny. Johnny got off because there was evidence. Tory went in jail because there was evidence. These people both had pages. They both had, I think, the same amount of like 70-something pages worth of proof that they did or did not do this stuff.
Yeah. And there was there's so many people that talk about how Tory is. Like, this is a character flaw at this point.
When you're besties with Drake, it kind of shows things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And
sorry to say.
He how many people did he fight after this?
Right.
He fought.
Yeah, he beefed with him.
August Alsina.
And they didn't know I was it.
Wow. He beefed with the one man Prince from Love and Hip Hop. He beat him up.
That's a short man.
He's angry.
Yeah, he's angry and violent.
And Prince is not sure either. Maybe not sure.
But and then he shoots at the ground with Joe Pesci. Like, bro, what? Find a medium.
He definitely did it. But I had to, just like I took all the Amber and Johnny Depp out of my Twitter, I had to take all the Tory and Megan out of my Twitter.
Right.
I'm not going to be mad all the time.
I wanted to fuss at everybody. I'm not fussing with everybody.
I have to physically go to Megan's page to see what she's doing.
Yeah.
Okay, to Kathy 6ix9ine snitching scandal.
He snitched. He got beat up a couple times.
There's a white man.
Moving on.
After he got arrested for racketeering, 6ix9ine cooperated with the feds, testifying against his former gang, the Non-Trey Bloods. This led to a widespread backlash, with many calling him a snitch. Well, he wanted to get out of jail. That's 100%.
Yeah.
They sold all of his jewelry.
Hey,
Like
when he was in jail?
The FBI just recently put it on.
Yeah,
it's so.
He can't get it back.
I think he needs to sell it to pay for his fees or something like that. But they're awful. It's the worst fucking joking. I don't have much jewelry, but like that man. Still, no, he looked at Fortnite. Was like, yeah, that's the palette. That's the color palette I want for my jewelry. Fortnite, huh? Also, you're white. Why are you saying the word?
Is he really white?
He's like he's a white passing Hispanic.
Okay, he's white.
I look at people from above the equator.
Okay.
Like Greeks are white. People from Israel are white.
Everybody.
You just put seasoning in your food. You're not different.
You know what?
Italians are white. Like I hate it. Somebody literally said you're being racist because I said, oh, man, bro, you're white yourself. Anyway, oh, shut up. It's not.
Drake and Pusha T.
They colonized everyone. Continue.
Drake and Pusha T.
Drake has like this time.
He's never won a beef.
He's not going to.
No, this is not even Pusha T's diss track, the story of Adidon, that's his name? Adidon exposes Drake's secret son, forcing Drake to acknowledge his child. Why?
That's what happened.
The feud became one of the most talked about rap beefs in years. Rap beef in years.
When you describe it like that, it sounds like he's like an English monarch. Like, I didn't realize my son was real. It was my foe decided it wasn't real. Like, it doesn't sound real. Like,
no.
A rap beef is somebody that once was in a wheelchair playing a Degrassi person. It's just so.
He wasn't good. He wasn't a Degrassi person.
Yes, wheelchair Jimmy.
Yeah, bro. Like, you have races on television. No, you can't be in a beef.
Few more Nicki Minaj and Cardi B fight, and Suge Knight's legal issues. We talked about him. Yeah. He's currently serving a 28-year prison sentence.
Right.
Yeah. Oh God. So you can play some videos.
Let's see.
Let's just start at the beginning.
We only got married because Gammy was crying.
Well, Gammy, this is what happened. It was almost as if Gammy was like, you have to get married. So let's talk about the wedding. I was like, I never wanted to be married.
I don't remember that. I remember feeling very strongly and wanting you guys to be married. I do remember that. Yes. But I don't remember your rejection of the idea of marriage. I remember the rejection of the idea of a wedding.
I didn't want a wedding either.
She didn't want it,
I was like, I don't want to get married. And now Gammy done gone to Will crying about, I don't want to have a wedding. And now I'm being forced to have a wedding. When really, I just wanted it to be the two of us on a mountain, because I was like, this is serious business.
Yeah, wedding was horrible.
It was a horrible wedding.
It was a mess. Jada was sick. She was very unpleasant. Wouldn't cope. She was sick. She didn't cooperate with
You were 6 months.
Will also blamed
the mom.
I read both of their books, and Will definitely said that he wanted a wedding and her mom wanted a wedding. She never wanted the wedding. Yeah. She wanted to get married with God. Just them two. That's it. And he never, everything in Will and Jada's life was because of he wanted it, not because she wanted it.
I mean, yeah, she was a rock artist, and then had to put that on the.
She literally was going to Guns N' Roses asked her to go tour, but it was the same.
Dude, she's like.
Yeah, so it was the first time that it was done. What was it? What was it? The movie Pursuit of Happiness.
Yeah.
He had to film Pursuit of Happiness. She couldn't go on tour. And they had to choose which one. And they choose Will. They chose Will the whole time.
Yeah, they let his career.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great movie, but like, yeah, they're all fucking like it's that's the thing with like Hollywood and the idea of society of monogamy. It's just something that completely like really boils down and kind of holds you to be like a. It's more of like the theocracy of the idea that you need to have this moral standing of being with just one person all your life. And it's like, if you have the ability to have the conversation with the person that is also your partner, where it can be open. I've never been in this situation, but like, it's not an awful thing. And if you're able to do it, it's great. Everybody really looked at Jada as the bad person.
She knew it was going to happen too.
He was fucking around too.
Yeah.
Like, there's rumors of him fucking Robbie.
He started though. He broke up with her.
Yeah, they created the open relationship for a thing, and it's like because the media wants to look at it as them being immoral.
No, it wasn't even an open relationship. They weren't together.
They were technically separate.
Yeah, he broke up with her. He said, he broke up with her like 10 years.
Yeah, they haven't been together for a long time. Mm-hmm. They're just like, we're best friends and we're never getting divorced.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess if you're gonna get the tax breaks from it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And they raised their kids. The kids didn't even like Will. Even his oldest.
Yeah, they don't really.
They got over it recently, but like
he's in his Instagram shit a lot, but
he had to go to therapy.
Yeah.
Okay, play out.
That's all. It seems like the ending of where we've been talking this whole day about.
Play something we didn't talk about. Because I know time.
Bill Clinton, we didn't really talk about.
You found yourself alone with Bill Clinton in the Chief of Staff's office, and you lifted the back of your jacket and you showed the President of the United States your thong underwear. Where did you get the nerve? I mean, who does that?
I'm sure, as you know, and everybody who has ever been in any situation where there's flirtation, it's a dance. And it's sort of one person does something, and then do you meet that person and raise the stakes? And that was how our flirtation relationship was progressing. It was a very, I know that it sort of has been highlighted in everything in this past year. And I'm not going to demonstrate for you, but I will, if you take my word for it, it was a small, subtle, flirtatious gesture. And that's me. And
He kissed you?
Yes.
What'd you think?
He's a good kisser.
How did it become so intimate so quickly?
This may be hard for people to hear or accept. I said it before, I thought he was my sexual soulmate. And there was, I think when you allow yourself to open up that way, things happen.
Everybody still loves him.
And you know what's crazy? That was the top scandal. Like my mother, I remember my mom being like, "I don't want him to be president anymore."
What was it like in the 90s, man? Y'all had fucking all this shit.
We had a lot going on.
It was a lot happening.
I mean, I say that when we got Ye and all that crap right now, but like OJ, this.
Yeah. OJ was the pinnacle of celebrity scandal.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy.
And it goes back to the Mansons too. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like so crazy. Like the whole thing is insane.
Do you have more?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about Jay-Z and Rihanna was
Dad, I know I promised you I'm gonna give you my first Grammy, but we might have to fight for this one.
She said she want to thank everybody for her first Grammy.
Anyway, I'd like to thank Jay-Z for being a part of this record with me.
She like to thank Jigga Man for being the greatest in the world.
And that's why Beyonce ain't never had no song with her.
Yeah. There's a whole thing between them, and like Jay-Z was supposed to be like really controlling. Like as you see, she's trying to say something, and he's coming and like interjecting and changing it to be his thing. It's like a whole weird thing.
It seems like a very power dynamic.
Yeah.
Do you is she still with her? Jay-Z?
Rihanna?
Oh,
didn't she have to leave? Like, wasn't there like
you know more than me?
No, I wish I really
like
did.
the record.
Yeah, didn't she end up?
Or she hasn't made any music for like 8 years.
Yeah, don't remind me.
Like 2015.
I guess. Yeah.
I mean, maybe that's her way of distancing herself from the label.
I guess.
I didn't hear about this.
Oh, so she's still associated.
Oh.
But I know at one point it was like an issue because of that kind of stuff. I don't know what ended up happening, but yeah, they had a very weird like relationship.
Well, he did start like talking to Beyonce when she was like 18, 17,
Yeah.
and he was
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, we have activity.
Yeah.
Do you have any more video?
Yeah, we talked about most of this stuff. Okay. The only thing we didn't talk about was Lizzo that I put on here.
Oh, you can play Lizzo.
She's on the block.
Star Lizzo today is accused of weight shaming and creating a hostile work environment for these backup dancers.
This was like supposed to be like my dream job, and it turned into a nightmare. It's shocking because it's Lizzo.
Ariana Davis and Crystal Williams both won spots on Lizzo's reality competition TV show Watch Out for the Big Girls, which documented Lizzo's search for dancers for an upcoming tour.
Now, are you ready for that jiggle, that wiggle, and everything in the middle? It's time to show the world how we do it.
Lizzo is well known for being a body-positive activist. But in the new lawsuit, Ariana Davis claims Lizzo made thinly veiled concerns about her weight gain.
There was like an air of like, what's wrong with you? You look like you're gaining weight. You know, dancers get fired for gaining weight.
The women acknowledge they were fired by Lizzo, and Davis even claims the singer pressured her to attend a sexually explicit show at an after party in Amsterdam and touch the performers.
I was so scared to like say what I was actually feeling.
Backup dancer Noelle Rodriguez, who appeared in this music video with Lizzo, is also suing.
The last straw with Lizzo personally was just the way like she would talk down to us. There was a lot of cursing involved, a lot of like mental abuse.
She's not helping with things. Like this past week, she put a video of her on her Instagram where she had like a picture of her and her bigger self, and now she took like I think she took some like steps to get like her weight in order. She like did a thing where she destroyed the photo or painted over top of the photo. It's like, this isn't what your entire start of your career was based on.
It was like what'd she say? Something about the picture. Yeah.
She did her thing. So she has a signature thing that she does. Whenever she goes on a trip, when she leaves, she does, bye, bitch, and leaves. So she wrote that on the picture. It said, bye, bitch. But like, so as somebody that's been her fan for a while, I know that's her tagline. That's the thing she does. But it looks awful when you're doing that on your picture.
Well,
when your history of shaming is.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, loving yourself has nothing to do with your weight.
Yeah.
But like, because
she doesn't love herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she has this history. It's like, you don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Tim, are you talking about Rihanna or Lizzo? Because Rihanna, yes, she is a billionaire.
With the Fenty and the
She is like she's the most. Isn't she like the richest now? Because of Savage and
oh yeah,
and the
Rihanna?
makeup,
Yeah, she's
and the
richer than
skincare, yeah.
She's richer than they said. Yeah, she's the
I think she's the richest woman. Yeah.
I like
black
how-
woman or something like that. Yeah.
I like how Jeff Bezos' wife became the most rich woman from stealing or taking half of his net worth, which is hilarious.
Right.
So we're gonna do this real quick, and then we're gonna get out of here. Okay.
Yeah.
But you gotta pick
We kept y'all here for a while tonight.
lioness,
Let me write
lobster, penguin, meerkat. Which one do you want to pick?
Yeah, she's a billionaire too.
Meerkat.
Meerkat. Babe.
Are we playing a game? Come on, open up. Open your eyes.
Wait, Kristen, lioness, lobster, penguin.
I'll be a penguin.
Okay. So I'll be on your
Get your sleep.
I'll be on your team, and sorry, Alex. You got to be on your team. Okay. If the categories is famous people, movies, vocabulary, famous quotes, miscellaneous, and jokes.
Famous quotes. For 200.
Famous quotes for 200. This has been the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals possibly ever. Who said that?
Trump?
Trump.
No, yeah, Trump.
Trump.
Who is Trump?
Who is Trump?
What? Come on, Mom, I'm not doing tricks. You gotta help me.
Okay. You keep going.
Okay,
Yeah.
I don't play. I'm stupid. So movies for 100.
Movies for 100.
Yeah. A. Avatar.
What? A?
Yup. I'll take it.
Sure. It's an A.
I'll take it.
Give me things.
Movies for 200.
Movies for 200. This is not right.
I'm never gonna lose.
This is
It's
terrible.
okay. You could do. We can get rid of that. Miscellaneous for 100.
Miscellaneous for 100.
A.
Oh my God, something wrong. Hold on.
So that's something's wrong with the game. Oh yeah, Tim. So there's this whole thing out now that says that she's in the process of making music, but because she feels like it took so long now to release the album, it has to be even better because she waited like 9 years. So she's still in the studio, and apparently she's going to release an album. I don't believe it at this point.
Really good marketing.
Yeah, I don't believe her at this point.
Okay, we had to do another one because what was that? So you want to do Triceratops, T-Rex, Diplodocus.
The longest word that I knew for like half my life was paleontologist. So like this is up my alley. Parasaurolophus.
Okay. And Kristen.
I don't need to be what not you, Alex, but little Alex used to say all the time. What is it?
Diplodocus. Okay, actors, actresses, female singers, male singers, rappers, reality stars. Hopefully this works, y'all.
What you said, reality stars?
Yeah, you might
All
write
right,
one.
yeah, give me that one.
Which one?
Well, let's go 200.
Oh, sorry, I put 100. Name all the important Kardashians.
Now.
Jenner's included, kids not included.
Wait, not the kids?
Not the kids.
Not the little babies.
Not the little babies.
Okay, so Chloe, Kim, Kylie. Oh, that's a Jenner. Oh, it's a Jenner.
Kids included.
Kylie. Come on, Mo, you're on my team. Help me.
I don't know about that.
I said Courtney.
You did.
Okay, Courtney.
What you said 4?
I said 4, right?
I don't think so.
I said Kim, Chloe, Courtney, and Kylie.
Oh, you did.
And what's the other one? Not Kylie, the other Jenner. On Mo. I hate them so much. I don't really hate them. I just don't know them.
We have Kim,
Kendall.
Kendall, Kylie, and Chris. I'll give it to you.
I missed 2.
It was 100, right?
And I don't even hate them. I just don't know them.
Okay.
Who?
Kate.
Caitlin?
Oh,
the mother.
The father.
The father.
Yeah.
All right. You got next.
Oh. Wait. Oh, male singers.
Male singers 4.
200.
200. Who sang Finesse?
Who was Bruno Mars? But isn't it Jeopardy for who buzzes in first?
No.
Oh, that is technically what happens with Jeopardy, right?
Isn't it?
Well, sometimes.
No,
Oh, you get to pick. And then whoever buzzes.
You're right. You're right.
So I guess, yeah.
Yeah. I knew that one.
So what's that till 200? Okay.
Male singers for 100.
All right. We're going to do this. We're going to raise hands. 100. Who sang Baby?
Who is Justin Bieber?
Right. My baby daddy.
What?
I think he can reproduce.
Krissy.
Rappers 300.
Rappers for 300. Who sang Starships?
Bob.
Who is Nicki Minaj?
Bob.
Oh wait, no, that's Airplane.
Not Bob.
He sang about it. Fuck.
You're right. It's B.O.B. Bob. Oh.
He doesn't have periods.
Same shit.
All right, well, you ready? Because I'm going to pick.
All
right. Actors for 400.
Actors for 400. Actor who played Justin in 13 Reasons Why.
I know his name too. He was from. I don't know his name. I know what else he played. I know what else he played. He was I can't think of his name.
Nick something. I don't know.
He was the original Percy. He was the movie Percy Jackson.
I have no idea.
Well, all right, let's go with Nick something.
Nicholas Centinino. That's my guess.
Right? Y'all.
Sounds like a wide receiver for the fucking Commanders. Like
Nobody got that.
Brandon Flynn.
Brandon Flynn, wide receiver for the Commanders.
38-yard
What's
pass.
next?
Touchdown.
Oh, female singers for 300.
Who sang Wannabe?
Who are the Spice Girls?
My hand was up. What the fuck?
Okay, fine.
Gotta raise
You go.
your hand.
You gotta read it.
We need a buzzer. We need like
I do have a buzzer too. I didn't bring one.
like a prehistoric
You know, these
I
techniques
throw.
that we're trying to
crow
do.
or something that they did on the Flintstones where they bopped it on.
Everybody needs their own buzzer.
Rappers for 200.
Too hard. You got. I'm say burn.
Oh.
Who the first one say burn? Who's saying
Burn.
Who's saying the real Slim Shady?
Eminem, also known as martial ladders, also known as Slim Shady.
Oh God, that's 200, right?
He's my kind.
Now he's your kind.
Okay.
Male singers for 300.
Male singers 300. Who's saying Ice Baby? Who's saying Ice Baby?
Vanilla Ice.
Vanilla. Why do you say it as a guess? I don't know. 2, 3. Vanilla Ice.
But our answer could have been Mr. Freeze. That's nice, good.
Frozen.
Go on.
Frozen.
Oh,
That's
rappers for 400.
Rappers for 400. Who's saying I like it?
Oh, Burn. Oh, who is Cardi B?
Okay.
Is that right?
I was gonna say Enrique Iglesias.
Cardi
Yeah, that's right.
I think Enrique Iglesias.
Yeah.
You mean?
Yes, both of these.
Go on.
Oh, reality TV stars for 300.
For reality TV for 300. What's the name of the famously angry British host on the reality TV show Hell's Kitchen?
Who is Gordon Ramsay?
Who is Gordon Ramsay?
I'm gonna put fat
What are you? I'm an idiot.
You're putting fat on the sauce. You're putting fat on the sauce. What is it? Oh, that was
Female singers for 400.
Female singers 400.
So that's not ever done. Oh, I don't know this.
Burn. She will.
Shakira.
I was just saying. That's not done.
1, 2, 3, 4. Shakira.
Male singers for 500.
Male singers 500. Who's saying impossible?
Impossible.
Final.
Okay.
Wait, I thought Mo was on my team, and then you was on his team, right?
Oh, am I on your team? I am on your team. Bye.
Bert.
James Arthur.
Who?
Nothing but these.
You just lost us money.
You need to go back and play alone, clearly, Alex.
But what about the world tour?
Fuck everything.
Go ahead and take them points off.
Yeah.
Damn, son.
They stole them points away from you already.
Impossible.
Stole them motherfucking points.
Who picked this one? Me?
Yeah. Okay, well.
I did the last one.
Oh, go ahead.
Bert.
You know, I don't know.
North.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I do know this one.
Shy.
Mm-hmm.
Junior?
Chicago.
Yeah, Shy.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the last one. East? I don't know.
You got East, West.
There's that 4.
Sing song.
This man was so mentally stable. This college girl.
I didn't remember song. I remember saying.
I don't remember either.
Who is the children of Kim Kardashian? We got Saint and Tom. It was Saint Tom. No, we got Saint and
You got North.
we got
Yeah,
North
North
and
and
Chicago, but we
And
missed
Shy.
Saint and Tom. Child and
Shy and
Chicago.
Chicago.
Okay,
Still being
who's next?
Reality TV.
Word.
200.
Reality TV 200.
What?
Most popular TV host. That could be 2 people.
That's who?
Ryan Seacrest.
Right.
Seacrest.
Maury Povich.
Maury. That's just so fun.
No. Mo, you got one?
Most popular TV host.
Steve
Regis Philbin.
Yes.
I'm gonna throw up.
He is not a reality.
He's like, the least funny
I'm giving-
person that's gotten the most
I'm giving
amount
us
of
both 200 for that.
Look, you tell that. Dave, oh, you're so funny.
Go on.
Female singers for 500.
Oh, so don't say where my girls at. Burn, yes.
Who is 702?
702.
All right, we'll lose now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Me being old helps because
Yeah,
you wasn't alive when that came out.
he probably was.
That's possible.
He was born in the 90s.
Shit. When that come out, hold on, let me look up.
I'm a cosper. That's not like a 98 song. That's hectic like that.
What year?
Oh, sorry.
It was 94?
I'm just bullshitting right now.
Oh.
The autism run free.
Oh, so love. It was 99.
See? She was 3 years old.
There was 8 other numbers that I could have said. You could have put me closer. All right. She got that right.
Oh, right. Female singers 200.
Female singers 200. Who say poker face?
Lord Goo Goo.
Why is he Lord?
Because
Lady Gaga.
Goo Goo.
One.
Goo Lagoon.
Oh my gosh.
Mr. Goo Lagoon. All right, reality TV for 400.
Reality TV 400.
Oh,
What?
That's a paragraph.
What Colombian-born star of Modern Family joined the panel of judges on America's Got Talent alongside Simon Cowell and others, starring in the show's 15th season? Yes,
Sophia Vergara.
gotta be right.
Oh, that's right.
Sophia Vergara. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay,
Tall.
almost done.
It's a very tall one.
If that's almost
Male-
done, this is trash.
Male singers.
4. Who said you can't touch this? Yes.
Who is MC Hammer?
MC Hammer.
Bye.
Music hits me so hard.
Oh
my God. Go wrong.
Oh, female singers 100.
Female singers
Awful
100.
lot of bucks.
Who said shake it off?
Yeah. Who is his arch nemesis?
I'll fucking walk out.
Taylor Swift.
Dolphin dives over the table. All right, I'll see you later.
Let's talk about the most boring waterbed that's ever existed.
Rappers for 500.
It's hard to do. Waterbed.
Who say I don't love you anymore?
Her.
Yeah.
Drake. Fuck.
Oh my God. I didn't know that. So
I didn't.
it was Tyler Creator, you guys.
Okay. Rappers for 100.
Not Drake.
Who sang Gold
Burn.
Digger? Yes.
A Nazi.
Okay, what?
Adolf Hitler.
I'm not.
Kanye West.
Ah, man. I'll try next time.
Okay, with the last category is actors and actors. I see y'all.
Yeah,
Skipping.
oh, it's me again.
Yeah.
Actors for 100. Go ahead, Bo.
Who's played Spider-Man and Spider-Man No Way Home?
Tobey Maguire.
I couldn't even read the question before he burned.
Andrew Garfield. Tom Holland, man. Those are like.
Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, and Tom Holland.
What?
There aren't that many, so it's fine.
You're right. And we're not gonna lie.
It's fine.
I'm racist against my life. Okay. We don't have anything that's not been ours. Actors for 200.
Actors for 200.
Don't click that.
We played. Who played Gail in Hunger Games? Yeah.
Liam Hemsworth.
Liam Hemsworth played Gail in Hunger. Liam Hemsworth.
Not the cute one.
Oh
Jesus.
my God, he is cute.
Chris Hemsworth, though?
Chris Hemsworth and Liam Hemsworth are both cute.
No, Chris. Is he though?
Very similar looking white people.
No.
I got reference to
I
stuff.
love Chris. This is
I love that song, Chris. I love it song, Chris.
But, yeah.
I love it song.
All right.
Well, wait, was that was you? Okay, so pick one. Oh, go ahead.
You pick.
I don't know none of this stuff, so you go ahead.
You actors 300. Jesus Christ.
Actors 300.
Shadow.
What was the name of the actor who played the Joker movie?
Burn. Yes. But it's got to be Batman movie, so it can only be Batman. But in the Batman, in the Batman movie,
wasn't there a dude?
So there's I don't know what they didn't even give that nigga a name, but I'm just gonna say either Jack Nicholson or Heath Ledger.
You got to pick one.
They're not being specific. There are more than one Batman movie.
It's going to be somebody else. It was Heath Ledger.
They're not being specific. So exactly. Like they're not being specific.
Okay, pick one.
500.
Actors 500. Who played
Burn.
the Beast?
Burnt. Josh Gad.
Josh Gad.
They're the same person.
No, that's incorrect.
One has
That's incorrect.
One has a beard, one does not.
I'm giving you this.
That's absolutely wrong.
That's wrong. These things be wrong. All right, last one. Hopefully this will be right. Actresses. Last one. 100. Who played Hermione? Oh,
I thought you had to get this.
Guys,
they're doing
rock, paper, scissors. Okay.
Shit, I can't remember her name.
Ah.
Come on.
Emma Watson.
Emma Watson.
What if it said somebody
Who
else?
played Hermione in Harry Potter?
They don't.
Emma Watson.
They already said Jack Black was Josh Gad.
He was not in that movie.
He was not in that movie.
Actresses.
Actresses 200.
200. Who
Burn. Emma Stone.
Who played Cruella in Cruella?
Emma Stone.
I was thinking one on one.
Emma Stone.
Two Emmas in a row.
300?
300.
300. Voice actor.
Burn.
Tip in home.
Burn. Rihanna.
I got to read it.
Burn.
The voice actor. Oh, you have to watch it.
You gotta
Watch it. It's so cute.
It's Rihanna.
Voice actor is Rihanna.
Flickers.
Actress 400. Who played Beth Harmon in Queen's Gambit?
I'm gonna go Burn and just say what's her freaking name? With the goblin eyes. What's her name? She was in The Menu. What was her name?
And Anya Taylor-Joy.
Dang it, he said it first.
I don't think that's who it is.
I think it is.
Let me see. Let me see first. I'm gonna
No, that's the
fairly sure it's Anya
that's the chess one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Anya Taylor-Joy.
Well, he has,
I knew it was her.
you could
I knew who she was, but
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll take that. I'm sure they'll win.
Who played
Burn.
in Mulan's live
No
action?
idea.
Neither do I.
Does anyone know who played Mulan in Mulan's live action?
Scarlett Johansson. No, that's not it. She can play a tree
You know what?
if she wanted to.
In the live.
Wait, didn't she play the actual
What's
Mulan?
her name? Is her name
Aquafina.
Yiming Lee or Yiming Lee?
You mean Lee?
Aquafina.
Lee Yifei.
Okay, no one gets that.
I couldn't remember her name.
You said Aquafina?
Congratulations.
I'm covered by my
Oh,
shit.
The focus.
enter your for your last one, enter your wages.
Oh, fuck it up.
You got 5,500.
No, come on. I have to
There ain't no way I can
500, man. Bet 500.
500?
Bet 5.
And that way I can't.
5,000?
500.
If he puts 500, even if I do my whole
Yeah.
still at
Come on, you gotta play smart, baby.
What you gonna do?
I would do 2,400 because that's what they admitted with this person smart. So,
Give it to
400, baby. The whole thing. The whole thing.
So you doing 5,000?
No.
No, 500.
500. Stop changing people back.
So if he does 500 and I still win the point, he still wins the game.
Yeah, still win. Because all he has is the better.
How tall is Steve Harvey?
Burn.
Yeah.
About 6.
What do you say?
Yeah, whoever's closest, right?
I guess 6'4".
6'2" and 6'4". How tall is Steve Harvey? 6'1".
Still wins.
It was lovely.
What is that?
Just blow the kids.
How are you supposed to know that? You're just like one of those websites where it's like, you have a
David's birthday. This is all the time we have.
We had a great time with y'all.
Yeah. Yes.
We all went to sleep on us, but it's okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Professor. Calamity.
It does not reflect upon our guests. I'm tired. I had a long day.
Or verbal chameleon.
You was great.
Yeah, this was great.
We would love you to come back.
I love it.
Absolutely. I need to bring him back for After Dark.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I don't know if y'all ready for that.
It'll be hilarious. I'm down
Well,
for it.
I'm born from a family of people that were in the Navy, so we got some sailors. 3 of those people are also queer now. So the whole Navy pipeline is real.
Maybe some queer.
Yeah, literally the very era of Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
Stay tuned. Thanks for tuning
Thank you.
in.
To answer your question earlier, no, they are not. Revolt against them. American people are not. We are not the good guys.
Yeah, he don't like the music. So. What's the song? Hold on, wait. What we heading out to? Let me scoot up.
You don't hear my beat, y'all. Yeah.
I can't see what to say. I just see the name, Mickey J. Crawford, but I can't see the title.
I think it's you something.
She gonna be mad at y'all.
Oh no,
I'm gonna look.
Yeah, we gotta say it properly.
You Are Enough.
Okay.
You Are Enough by Mickey J. Crawford. All right, guys. See y'all next time.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
And thank you all, guys.
For tuning in.